Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryouta! Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Ovi. Overslept? This rock dove is named Kawara Ryouta. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. I should give him like a voice. What should I make him sound like? Ooh, voice. How did I not think that would be the suggestion? And also, yeah, sure, why not? I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thank you, Ryouta. Is that the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Cheapos. No good will being wait on the first day. Wait view, huh? Huh? Is that your lunch, Ophi? Yep, it's calorie ME. That's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. No, it's not. A great man once said it's the ambrosia of the gods. Jeez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow, thanks, Ryouta. And so I got to eat half of Ryuta's lunch. His cooking is so good. We can save the calorie ME in case of a survival situation. Oh, are you joining us? 1-1 together? I haven't found a partner yet, Uwu. Get set, go! Ryuta's running for both of us. Pairing up a bird and a primate might have been a bad idea. Am I smaller than the pigeons? We somehow came in second anyway. Glad we brought honor to our class. Damn it! Excuse me, 1 half-dead fried rice, please. What the hell? Ooh, no, this is wrong. A fake, a vicious lie. A familiar voice indeed. Ooh, this is not pudding. I know. You said. So come on, let's eat outside. We can't hold around in here. What's going on? Not that I can tell by looking. Dan saw the pudding here and went nuts. Ooh. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but ow! Call it out, Okosan. Release me at once. My rage voltage is rising. Are you a Pokemon? Help me, Ophi. Leave it to me, Ryouta. My hunter-gatherer blood boils. Ah! Ooh. No! The Beast Queen shows her true colors. Pull out! Pull out! Okosan rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult. Ah, safe at last. Thanks, Ophi. No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway. I did like a D&D barbarian rage thing. Apparently, that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of disaster. We're in a different room for the next period, right? Barely 2 hours into the day and I'm already hungry. Ah, I can't bear this. Ryouta, we're in the textile room next, right? Let's walk together. Sure. Huh? That was an awfully unenthusiastic response. You don't look too good. Are you okay, Ryouta? I'm fine. Let's go. You're not fine. Yeah, it's my stomach. It happens all the time. There's nothing to worry about. I'll just go to the infirmary for a bit. Could you let the teacher know, please? Play? Can you make it there on your own? Yeah, I can. Thanks. See you in a bit. He never showed up for 3rd period or 4th. Is he still in the infirmary? I'll go check on him after I eat lunch. And Ophi marches on her stomach after all. Ryouta! Oh, hello. Are you okay? You look even worse than you did earlier. I'm fine. Sitting around just makes it worse. I got some medicine from the doctor, but I'm not convinced the medicine is doing him any good. Something's wrong if you go to the infirmary feeling sick and you go home feeling worse. Wait a minute, Ryouta. I'm going to go give that doctor a piece of my mind. Wait, Ophi. It's not his fault. I just have a weak stomach. You're right. If I go yell at him, it just might make him target you next time that you're there. Don't say stuff like that. I'll try to stay on his good side for your sake, Ryouta. Yes. Thank you for inviting me, Ophi. Come on, let's go. So many booths. How are we supposed to choose? Use your hunter-gatherer instincts, Ophi. Let's go find something to eat. I'll pay. What? No fair. I'm paying for yours. It's a deal. And so I spent a happy evening with Ryouta. It was just so wholesome. Maybe we can go again next year. I love me some yakitori. Hey, Ophi. Ryouta, what's up? Want to walk home together? Though if you were going somewhere else, the sun's going down already. I guess it fall now. The most elegant of seasons. Hey look, a swallow. The most elegant of birds. Oh, there's its nest. They're supposed to be done weaving chicks by the start of the summer. I guess all birds are changing now. The chicks are really small. That reminds me of something from a long time ago. Me too. Thank you, Ophi. When I was young, I found Ryuta freezing on the ground after falling out of his mother's nest. Doves breed all year round. No wonder they're everywhere. That was how we met, right? When I found you flopping around in the dirt and carried you back up to your nest? That's mean. Thinking about it, if I hadn't walked by then, you'd be dead. This sounds like a threat. Though you're still not exactly the healthiest bird around. Yeah, thank you, Ophi. If you hadn't found me then, I wouldn't be here now. I remember it as if it were yesterday. Ever since, I've always loved your kindness and monkey tree grabbing genes. And you're just the same as you were then. Never change, okay? I window shopped too much on the way home and the sun's already down. Huh? Who's the cute girl handing out flyers? What are you doing, Ryuta? The festival's over, or is that what you always wear? Don't be judgmental. No, this is my job. What kind of job is that? You're misunderstanding. I'm not misunderstanding at all. We need the money. Just let the boy do what he wants. Here, you take a flyer too. I'll make sure to ask for you. Thank you. I'll be waiting, Ophi. Oh, and my name at work is Coolin, so address me with that. Sure, we'll go with that. Coolin, okay. See you later, Coolin. Oh, big tip to you, little lady. Please be normal. Ryuta, want to walk home together? Sorry, I need to go somewhere right now. Maybe later? Okay, is something wrong, Ryuta? It's nothing. Don't worry about it, Ophi. His smile is incredibly unconvincing. But if he doesn't want me worrying about it, won't do any birdie any good. Maybe I'll go to the arcade. Ah, that was fun. I haven't played in a while. I should practice some new songs to get back into the game. Huh? What's Ryuta doing over here? And why is he coming out of the hospital? Ryuta, were you... Wolfie, I want to talk to you. Is now a good time? Of course, what is it? Well... Sorry, I'm not sure how to say this. Take your time, I'm not going anywhere. Thanks. My mother... Doing this in this voice is gonna be so... My mother isn't doing well. She was never really healthy. She always did used to catch colds during the winter. Ahaha, yeah. Even though doves are supposed to feel better in the cold than in the heat. She's been getting worse since the end of September. After a certain point, I couldn't take care of her on my own. So she's in the hospital now. And that's where you've been going after school? I hope she gets better soon, Ryuta. She won't. She won't? He's crying. Oh dear God. Sorry for holding you up, Owupi. See you. And so he fled into the night. Somebody sent me a text message. It's from Ryuta. Meet me in the park at 7. I hope it isn't something bad. Yeah, me too, Ophi. Ryuta, I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Nope. Sorry for dragging you out like this, Ophi. What is it? Is your mother okay? Yeah, she's fine now, thanks. She said you're old enough already, go spend the time with someone important, and wouldn't let me back into her room. Going home is too lonely, so I thought I'd talk to you. I'd get a little better. So you called me? Do you feel better? Yup, thank you, Woo. Oh, sorry. Sitting out here on Christmas Eve is kind of sad. Want to go somewhere? I don't mind, Ryuta. Anywhere's fine with you. And so Ryuta and I spent the evening sitting together in a park. It wasn't very Christmassy, but I don't mind. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Do you have a minute? Sure. What's up? Here, I got these for you. Thanks, Sophie. Do you maybe not care for these? No, that's not it. I mean, it's a present from you. Of course I'll eat it. You're not fooling anyone anyway. Ah, I'm sorry, Ovi. These will make me sick. Dang it! Oh, that's right. You have to be really careful with what you eat. Sorry, Ryuta. You don't have to apologize. My digestive system that should be saying it's sorry. All I managed to do was make a faux pas. I'll have to be more careful next year. Tests are over and there's nothing else to do but wait for spring break. This semester was really over before I knew it. That aside, it's cold. I need to do something about the temperature in my house before I get sick. Huh? Someone sent me a text message. How do the birds type? In the park. Come quick. Oh no. Ryuta? Ryuta is huddled on a bench where we usually meet. Ryuta, what's... He's crying? Oh no. It's still cold out, Ryuta. You'll catch cold without a coat on. White. Hey, Owufi. My mother died today. I can't find words. I had a feeling this conversation would come, but I don't know what to say. She was a dove, but she was always got sick when it was cold. That's not white. That isn't supposed to happen. I'm alone now, Ofi. You still have me, don't you? She said the same thing at the end. Rely on Ofi and let her rely on you. But I think it would be irresponsible of me. I love you, Ofi, more than anyone else now. I love you too, Ryuta. But how can I say this? My mother was weak, but it's not as if she had a short life for a dove. So, what are you trying to say, Ryuta? If you were to marry me, I'd die much sooner than you. We are different species, and we have different lifespans too. That's nature. But knowing that from the start, knowing that I would end up leaving you alone, it seems too irresponsible. That doesn't matter. It doesn't mean we can't be together. I love you, Ryuta. I want to be with you until the end. I know what it feels like to be left alone now. I don't want to make you feel this pain, Ofi. Neto's really upset at this. I think we should go our separate ways. No, we won't. That's what life is, Ryuta. It's unfair and painful, and sometimes it seems nothing good will ever happen. But fighting on, following our urge to seek happiness anyway, that's what makes us alive. That's how our ancestors lived and died and evolved and brought us to where we are now. But we, birds, weren't meant to come this far. We've advanced more than we ever meant to. That doesn't matter. Ryuta, I love you and I want to be with you as long as I can, even if it's just for a little while. I think you want to be with me too. Where's the problem? Oh, Wolfie, I'm not as healthy or strong as you are. I'm not smart or handsome or rich. But I'm happy. Thank you, Will. You don't have to think about it so much, Ryuta. We can worry about the future. I almost started as the funeral. We can worry about the future when it comes, right? Wait, I don't think I'll have calmed down for a while yet, but I'm glad I was born, if only because I got to be with you, Wu. It's like a miracle. Thank you. We'll have to part with everyone eventually. If it comes a little early, then that's life. I don't care for how long it is. I'm happy enough just being with Ryuta. But live as long as you can, Ryuta. Live as long as you can so that you can carry wonderful memories with you as you return to the sky. That's cute. Oh, that's the end screen. Well, rest in peace, but not yet, boy. Look at this beautiful pigeon boy. It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Sakuya, what kind of thing is that to say to your own brother after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. Oof, I'll be going now. Dear God, Sakuya. Hey, wait, just yeah, kind of calling you some rude words over here. I guess even if we're in the same school, now, what's done is done. I guess so, homie. Ever popular trendsetter in ladies' men, Sakazaki Yuuya is Sakuya's brother? I'm struggling. I wonder what the story behind that is. I'm pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go. This looks like a CEO's office, doesn't it? Naturally, do you think I would stand for anything less? Hi. Hi, Sakuya. So you had this done? This room used to be filthy, better suited to rabbits than us. What a prig. What a what? Have you decided which position you'll take? I get to choose? Who is there to choose for you? Oh no. Oh no. What dumb Japanese, aren't you Japanese too? Don't mock me, I am French. A French noble bird? That sounds delicious. I guess I have to pick a post now. Let's be the vice president. I feel like aim high, right? You wish to be my right wing? Maybe? Haha. You've got nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, she looks pretty happy right now. And so I became vice president of the student council. Unacceptable. And a temper as usual. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this? And on foot? It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk. I'm so sassy. For what purpose? An exercise. Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants. No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Literally kind of me, though. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. Am I doing like a I can show you the world kind of situation? I think maybe he's acting angrier than he is. Sheesh, what a kid. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band? That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. How would pigeons play brass instruments? I feel like they have to play woodwind. Or percussion. I feel like you kind of need lips for a brass instrument. I'm thinking way too hard about this. Your hair. You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. Only the best from a Le Bel. Sir, preparations are complete, sir. Your orders, sir. Very well. Begin. And so the band began to play. Where did he get these people? They look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? No, I'm so judgy. You, join in. Okay. I seem to be in charge of the cymbals. Oh, that's a hard job. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughingstock of the playground. Yikes. Sakuya's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this the Le Bel style? Okosan and Sakuya are. I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryouta? Sakuya was making fun of Okosan. He called him oh boy. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding and said he was ashamed to be in the same class. God damn, Ryouta. Ryuta's out here spilling the tea. That's terrible. I mean, Okosan's a nutcase. Okay, me, come on. And I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. Either way, Okosan kind of went for the jugular, and you tried to pull them apart, and Okosan used a wing attack on you. Yup, you're our only hope now, Ofi. Okosan will not allow pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word. I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Okosan is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryuta's sacrifice was in vain. He's still alive. I don't think he died. Okosan, settle down. This is a classroom. This is a matter between dubs. Stay out of it, Ofi. You are a credit to your simian ancestry. I respect your judgment. I catch Okosan and I throw him out the window. I'm sorry. Okay? Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can make a mess. Come back when you're prepared to be civilized. Oh no, I'm racist now. I thought I could fix him, but I think I actively got worse. We're having a swimming class with the third years today. All these damp, tight, clinging feathers are making my heart race. That sentence got worse the more I read of it. Salutations, Sakuya. The wet look suits you well. A very normal thing to tell your brother. Do you mock me? Hardly, I'm praising you. I'm proud to have such a handsome little brother. Your very act of speaking to me is an insult, mongrel. You probably can't even swim. Oh, I wonder. Want to decide who's faster once and for all, little brother? Fool, we already know who the victor will be. Ignore a challenge would be a disgrace to my name. Very well. Mon ami? Yes, it's me. Will you be our judge? I will judge your noble combat with all possible fairness. Of course. Yeah, I'll do my best. Just out of curiosity, who do you think will win? Well, Sakuya's an aristocrat, so probably him. Excuse me? Ha ha ha! Even the hominid recognizes my superiority. Ha ha ha, that's harsh. Ready, set, go. They dive with perfect synchronizations. Yikes, they're both fast, even though their skeletal structure isn't designed for it at all. It was awfully close, but in the end... Pant. So who won, mon ami? It was almost too close to tell, but Yuuya was a little faster. Well, there you have it, little brother. I can hear Sakuya grinding his beak in frustration. That sounds bad for your beak friend. This is some sort of mistake. I demand a rematch. Sure, I'm always happy to take you on. Yuuya looks pleased. Maybe he's happy because he got to talk to Sakuya? I think Sakuya said to help him clean the student council room before going home. He's always angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. This is the worst boyfriend ever. You're late. I came as fast as I could, awful boyfriend. Sorry, Sakuya, let's start cleaning. Very well. First, move the shelf and chairs. There's dust underneath. You suck so bad. Okay. Next, inside the cupboard, arrange the files by date. Okay. And then the floor, polish it at least 3 times. And the window. Hold on, are you telling me to do all of that by myself? Who else is there? You, bonehead. Sakuya, I'm vice president, not the charwoman. What? Is that so? My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up. That's why I'm giving you orders. No, here's a mop. Work. What? You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you've never. Of course not. Talk about living in the lap of luxury. And so Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I thought he might complain for a while, but he could certainly be obedient. Oh boy. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we can go home. Sakuya, over here. You've got nerve to call out to me during vacation. What is it? Oh right, you just moved here so you wouldn't have known. Today's the festival. Let's go together. Festival? What's that? You'll understand when you see it. Come on. What in the... Shops, food, good fun all around. It's just a night market. People can't possibly be eating food prepared like this. It's unsanitary. It's madness. Don't worry, there haven't been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years. So there were reports 3 years ago, there were reports 2 years and a day ago. Yup. Guiding the panic-stricken Sakuya around the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless. And so the night wears on. Huh? When did you buy that candy apple, Sakuya? Can you eat a candy apple? They had an interesting color, so I thought I would buy one. I'm not going to eat it. I shall take it home and mount it in a case. Today's the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have a day off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. I'm still sad I didn't go to a maid cafe in Japan, but also I would have felt incredibly awkward going to a maid cafe in Japan. Isn't 2 to 4 doing a haunted house? Well, I'm known for my reckless nature, so maybe I'll go and scream a little bit. I think Sakuya's free today too, isn't he? Where is he? Should I invite him along? Is he in the maid cafe? Is he dressed like a maid? Maid pigeon? Invite him, come here. Sakuya, do you need something? I do actually, in fact. You're free today, right? Want to go look at the haunted house? Haunted house? A waste of time. Nothing but a foolish charade of commoners, by commoners, and for commoners. Oh, how do you know if you don't go? And besides, isn't keeping an eye on the masses part of a noble bird's job? I suppose it might have some value. Since I have no other pressing matters to which I must attend, I shall accompany you. What is this madness? A haunted mansion, is it? It's very pink. What on earth is that? Will we be attacked by hostile ninjas? No, that would be a ninja mansion. Is this me flirting? I thought we upped my riz. What the hell is this? This is the worst flirting I've ever seen in my life. But my nurse told me that any mansion is bound to have ninjas lying in wait inside. But I'm not even gonna comment on that. It's like a tiny theme park with a ghost theme, hence haunted. How foolish. No doubt it has nothing but tricks to scare mere children. We shall enter. Oh, hey, wait. What trickery is this? I can't see. Why is it dark in here? Oh, right, you can't see in the dark, can you? Can I? Ah, I stepped on something nasty. Ah, no, stop, unhand me. I... Sakuya, calm down. No, you're not supposed to kick the poor ghosts. Let me go. Well, we've assaulted all of the haunted house staff. Bad, bad. I've never seen him this worked up before. Anyway, I'm glad he enjoyed it. I think? Solo tests always make me nervous, but they can be fun too. I sang well today. I'm glad. We have physics next, right? Huh? Hi. Sakuya standing in the music room, staring at the instrument rack. What's wrong, Sakuya? What do you think of the arts, Miss Ukith? Oh god, is this flirting? This is getting bad again. The arts? Where did that come from? The amount of charisma in this room could fit on like a pinhead. Surely one such as yourself has opinion of some kind. What do you think of the arts? Me going up to someone I'm interested in going, you like art? Well, I'm not sure it's something I could put into words just like that. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this. Said that an artist is a man who turns his ear inwards and writes down with zeal what he hears. Such a common idea. He looks angst-ridden. Who's this angsty rich boy? I wonder if something's happened. You have a fight with your brother? Finally done with cleaning. Time to go home. I can hear some birdie playing the piano in the music room at the end of the hall. Who? I can see some birdie sitting at the piano through the door. I recognize him. It's Sakuya? How long have you been there? Were you spying on me? How unpleasant. No, I just came over here. It sounded beautiful. I never knew you could play. Isn't the pigeon playing a human piano? I'm amazed you can practice and still study enough to get good grades, Sakuya. Indeed. Of course, a noble must be versed in all fields, although I doubt one such as you could understand the arts. It sounded wonderful. Oh, I'm distracting you. Sorry, I'll go now, so don't mind me. A kiss. Huh? What do you... I feel like I gotta get in real close with this microphone. What do you love? Why this all of a sudden? Tell me. Udon, I guess. Udon? Truly? Yep, I eat it every day. I see. Thank you. Okay, bye, Sakuya. So I left him sitting deep in thought. What was that all about? It's winter break. The year's almost over. For some reason, that makes me sad. Oh, I got a letter. In a fancy envelope. Who's it from? We're holding a Christmas party at the Le Bel Mansion on the 24th of this month. You are invited. Be honored. Sakuya Le Bel Shirogane. Yay, I got a heartwarming invitation. My family's Buddhist. That's some lore. So I hadn't had anything planned. I might as well go, right? What do you what do you think, Ukus? That's me. Normally a commoner such as yourself would never set foot in here. It's amazing, Sakuya. This whole thing is far removed from my own uncultured Stone Age lifestyle. I feel a little nervous. Do you have a party like this every year? Every year? Don't be foolish. We have one every month. Creating a habitat for social discourse is a noble's duty, after all. That seems a little tiresome. Are you feeling all overwhelmed already? Poor, foolish comet. Ooh. That's Okosan. Ooh. This establishment lacks pudding. Oko, you dog, why are you here? I never invited you. Ooh. Okosan sensed a feast and came in through the window, but there is no pudding. I wouldn't give you any even if I did have some. Confound you, you genetic throwback. God damn. Okosan's going to go berserk at this rate. Okosan, inside voice. Well done, Ukus. Now throw him outside. I've already done that once. Ooh. I am grateful to you, Ukus. Now we can have our party in peace. No need to thank me. I would hire you as a bodyguard if you ever so desired. Hire me as your girlfriend. Wait, isn't that my boy? Yes, hello. Sakuya? Oh, what's up, Sakuya? Oh, it's you. That's me. What are you doing here? I thought you weren't the type. I'm here to observe. I may one day be ruling this country, so there's no harm in familiarizing myself with the customs of the masses. That aside, I heard the rumors, but this place is a battlefield. Some lunatic almost killed me throwing coins earlier. Oh right, you don't get out too often. Those are offerings, they. Yes, I'm aware. The custom was created by a secret policeman during the Edo period, I believe. Is that true? I never knew. I understand that the coins thrown by this policeman also inspired the shuriken later used by ninja all across the country. To begin the year by testing each other's reflexes in deadly monetary skirmishes. Japan truly is a brutal country. Can you calm down? He gazes with mixed admiration and fear at the donations falling into the shrine box. Correcting him would be a pain, so I think I'll leave it at that. Yeah, sure. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. I am busy. May I ask you not to waste too much of my time? This will only take a minute. I have something for you. Here, please don't hate the beans. What are these cheap-looking things? Damn it. Do you mean to insult me? No, I'm sorry. I bought the wrong beans. Do not press the slow-born drivel on me. It practically constitutes an act of war. I'm so sorry. The important isn't the price. It's, I find this most disagreeable. I'm leaving. We bought the wrong beans. He didn't take them. Stupid nobility. I'm starting a revolution. Me too. Me. Can we actually start a revolution? Oh no. It's cold. It feels even colder than it was around New Year's. Maybe the wind's stronger? I'm starting to think I should build a wall, or maybe dig myself a new bedroom. With this kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the street. Hey, wait. Isn't that one Sakuya? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Sakuya, what's wrong? Don't ask for the details. Just carry me into your miserable abode. I beg of you. Okay, the government's not here to kill me. Wandering around and collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem like customary practice for an aristocrat. Did we start a revolution? What's happened, Sakuya? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society. What happened? I shall not say. I shall not say. What were you doing wandering the wilderness then? I was not wandering. I was on my way here. Be honored. Alright, I'm sorry. Oh, so this isn't a coincidence after all. Did you want something from me, then? No, don't flatter yourself. Eh? Should we call your family or something? No. Listen, don't you dare. Don't you dare call my house. Sakuya, did you run away from home? This is getting so dramatic. That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition. Isn't that the same thing? What happened, Sakuya? Do you remember when we talked in the music room at school? Last fall? Yeah, homie, that was like months ago. Yeah, what about it? Do you remember what I asked you then? What do you think about art, the concept? You asked me what I loved. That's right. And you gave a simple, honest answer right away. And that made me jealous. Did I mishear? That's the last thing I'd have expected of him of all people. What the hell is going on? I don't understand, Sakuya. Why? I'm one of the few of a pure bloodline. I'm ranked higher than any of my siblings. I have been slated to become the next family head since birth. There's no reason I shouldn't be. But you don't want to take your father's place? Did you know that? It's obvious. It's written all over your face. Are you gonna come join me? I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away. Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is the domain of peasants. Our role is to be patrons and promoters of artists we admire, not to be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his son wheat is fool. That's not true. I think anybody who can play music should be encouraged, no matter who their parents are. That's because you think with a peasant's values. Calm down, boy. My world is different. I'm not talking about what peasants think. I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakuya? What do you think? What do I think? You speak in riddles. I carry the name of Le Bel. To play at applying my own standards and ideas to the world would be a disgrace. But didn't you just say you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own idea to the world? You've contradicted yourself. What do you want to do in life, Sakuya? I must succeed my father as the next family head. No, geez, that's not what I meant. What if you could forget about the Le Bel family and do anything in the world? What would you do then? Forget about the Le Bel family? What mockery is this? Why are we in my cave in the middle of the night? How did you get here? How do you know where I live? I can't get over, the setting of this conversation. We're speaking hypothetically, dummy. If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I could get as a musician. He sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something. You love music, don't you? If I could hear you play the piano again, I would be very happy, Sakuya. I think you've answered your own question. Answered my own question? Don't be ridiculous. This is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality. Have you told your father you want to continue studying music? Don't be ridiculous. How could I lower myself so? So you haven't even asked him about it. You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakuya. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right? Perhaps you are right. I suppose I would never have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you. You were confused about what you wanted, Sakuya. I just gave you a little push. Ukus. Yes. I'm going to speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one more time? Are you planning to run away for real next time? If it comes to that. I will follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakuya. You will always have a safe place here, okay? I shall return to you. Thank you. Ukus, are we not on a first name basis? I just promised to run away with you. I feel like we should be on a first name basis right now. And so he set across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him, or if he will really run away. But I know he will come back to me. And I pray that our future will be a happy one. Is that it? Is that game over? Okay. Steam, I swear to God, if you don't give me an achievement for that. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend, so to get the true ending, it has to be all music. We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. Today is a music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box, I feel like I'm gonna fly off the handle. But this is what Mozart is all about, I guess. I hate this pun so much. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their heads. Do you seek to mock the great masters, low-born Philistine? We all have to stand up and sing solos today. I'm nervous. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. His voice is beautiful. Okosan, you bring tears to my eyes with your gorgeous rendition of the pigeon's song. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Absolutely insane behavior. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be, the musical gorilla? Charisma increased by 5, 45 charisma. I pull any of these pigeons, you kidding me? Oh no, I forgot my recorder. I don't think we have any spells, Uwu. I do have my Hichikiri at least. You can play that? Are you planning to run away for real next time? If it comes to that. I'll follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakuya. You'll always have a safe place here, okay? I shall return to you. Thank you, Ukus. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him or if he really will run away, but I know he'll come back to me, and I pray that our future will be a happy one. Wake up, it's morning, Sakuya. Silence! The hall of your father's has many lumps and sharp locks, Ukus. Geez, what are you complaining about? I even got you some straw. Which is to say, I did the best I could for a freeloader. Here, I made breakfast. Your first concert's today, so you need to get ready. He didn't complain about the food. That's an improvement. By the way, what is it? Have you contacted Yuuya? You must be joking. I thought so. I have his address. Should I tell him about you? We need not worry him. I have no intention of asking favors of him. I didn't mean... Anyway, let it be. Things are fine as they are. I guess he's still a little chilly about Yuuya. Maybe it's still too early. Let us go, Ukus. Okay. To Ophi. Oh, is this Yuuya? Salutations. I hope you're well. A little bird told me you've been taking care of Sakuya. He's a pain, but I know you'll handle him just fine. I've something to tell him. Something very important. Something I've been meaning to tell him his entire life. Since you're... well, I guess I'm still a little unsure myself. If he ever says he wants to see me, I'll think it over. When that time comes, let me know, okay? I'll keep in touch. Adieu. Sakazaki Yuuya. There we go. Much more boring than the last one. You have to come up with a new voice for the spooky ghost.
Hi, this is Ophi from the edit. Some of Nageki's voice lines turned out kinda bad, so I am redubbing them all. Please enjoy the anime misdub that is about to happen with all of Nageki's lines. Thank you.
Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Hello. Or not. A mourning dove stands in the dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away.
Not really.
I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure?
Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in.
He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I am Imleto Ofi, a sophomore. What about you? You're...
Fujishiro Nageki, freshman.
Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice. But he seems kinda sad.
Leave me alone.
He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I'm on receptionist duty today, better hurry. Boring as usual. The library here doesn't seem very popular. Not enough books. It's on the 5th floor though, so at least the view is nice. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come ask me something. Keep clicking. There's nobody here. I wonder if it would be okay to close early. I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away.
Planning to jump off the building. The window there is rather good for that, Miss Receptionist.
Ah, Nageki, when did you?
I've been here all along.
I never noticed. He's almost as bad as the doctor. That's rude.
You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay. I already know that.
You certainly seem to like this place.
Yes. Is that a problem?
I say no books are nice. Yeah, alright. Excellent.
They are.
Why don't you join the library staff, Nageki? You could read whenever you want.
I already read whatever I want.
Touché.
You shouldn't slack off, Miss Receptionist.
And with that, he takes a book and is gone between the stacks. What a strange bird. May is practically summer already. It's too hot. I think I'll rest in the library. Much better. It's nice that the AC's on, but do we really need it? Nobody's in here today.
It's not on.
Oh, it's you, Nageki.
It's you, Miss Imleto.
Whoa, he called me by my name.
They don't usually turn the air conditioning on until June. It just feels cold compared to outside.
Oh, is that it? It would be a little strange to start spending money to cool a barely used library in May. Anyway, aren't you going to participate in the festival, Nageki?
Aren't you? I don't like it outside, so I stay in here. That's all.
Give me all the lines at once, please. Oh, I see. ...
Why are you sitting next to me?
Do you mind?
Not really.
Listen, our class president got duped into being a cheerleader, and... Sorry.
No, keep going.
And so I spent the day telling him about the festival and whatnot while he read. I don't know how much he was listening to me, but he didn't seem to mind, I think. I need to check all the assigned books before I go home. There will be a lot of students coming in to borrow their summer reading pretty soon. Today's the closing ceremony, so there are even fewer birds in here than usual. Am I the only one? Well, that just makes my job easier. But I'm probably not alone. I've seen this situation before. Nageki? No reply. Maybe he's not here. Are you here,
Please be quiet in the library.
Hello!
You're rather noisy today. Did you want something?
Nope, I was just wondering if you were here.
Of course, I'm always here.
He replies from his corner in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's the assigned reading this semester. Is it any good?
Not really. I'm almost done with it. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader, like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books?
It is pretty boring most of the time.
What do you like to read?
Huh?
You volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what to read next.
So you want me to recommend something? He nods. What about Night on the Galactic Railroad?
Too stereotypical.
Oh, sorry, you've already read it, I imagine.
Yes, though I liked it too.
And so I spent the afternoon working in the library, occasionally exchanging a word with Nageki. Time flows slowly by. This sort of thing is nice too. I'll invite Nageki. He needs to get out more. It's mean. I don't know his address or phone number. I'll look in the library if the school wasn't already closed. Now that I think about it, I only know him as the depressed freshman who's always in the library. I'd like to learn more about him, though. He'd probably never tell me anything if I asked. Going out is too much trouble. I think I'll have some udon and go to bed. What a mood. Today is my day as a receptionist. There's nobody here as usual. Maybe I should work on the newspaper. Nageki?
Yes?
Do you have a minute?
What is it?
Want to write a book review? I'm working on the library newspaper, and there's a corner open, so I thought.
Can't you write one yourself?
I'm always writing them. We never get submissions, so the book reviews are just turning into our personal soapbox.
Perhaps it would be better to remove them from the paper.
My thoughts exactly. I'd like to see how you write one, though. It doesn't have to be very long, either.
I'll write one later. Leave the paper there.
Yay, thank you. I think that's everything for the September issue. Whee! There are already a number of students working in the library. Looks like mostly third years. They've probably all decided on their colleges and careers already. Will I be that frantic this time next year, I wonder? Nageki is here too, leaning against the bookshelf in the far corner. Nageki!
Miss Imleto, did you need something?
Why are you over there? There's still plenty of seats open. You should sit down.
I don't mind standing.
You look like you mind. You don't like being near other birds? Is that it? He nods.
They'll just ignore me anyway, whether or not I go near.
Are you being bullied? He falls silent. If there's something wrong, I'd like to help. I wonder if Nageki's in the library today, probably. I think I'll go buy something and hang out with him. Yep, door's open. Nageki?
Close it, please.
I knew you'd be here.
The door. It's loud outside.
Oh, sorry. You're staying in here even today? It's almost like this is where you live.
Is there something wrong with that?
Of course not. You're like a friendly ghost or something. It's reassuring to know you're here. Anyway, I brought you something. You're planning to stay here all day, right?
What did... cookies?
Yep, the birdwatching club was selling bird-shaped cookies. Aren't they cute? Have some.
Thanks.
Hearing him thank me makes me very happy, even if it was in a whisper. He even looks a little happier than usual. There's lots of other stuff too. The third years are doing a play, and one class put together a god-tier haunted house. I was thinking of looking around a little more. Nageki, want to come with me?
No.
Oh no, he looks angry.
No, thank you. Go ahead if you want.
Well, alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you out of here. I think he might actually live in there. Now that I think about it, I've never seen him anywhere else. Maybe he comes straight here as soon as he gets to school. I have to study where's my history textbook? It's not on my desk. Oh, I was reading it in the library during lunch, so maybe it's still there. I'll go look. Sir. Welcome back, Imleto. Where are you going? I think I left something in the library. Do you know if the door's still open? Some birdie brought the key to the staff room a few minutes ago, so I think it's locked now. I'll go there first then. Thank you, sir. I was sitting over there. Here it is. Yay! Oh! Some birdie's written on the page I left open. The Congress dances but does not progress. Well, that's funny, but don't write on people's books.
Don't leave books lying around with their pages to the four winds.
Nageki?
What? Why are you so surprised?
I hadn't thought you'd still be here.
Why not?
The door was locked. Don't tell me they locked you in. That would be terrible.
It was. I hadn't realized.
Well, if it was an accident, then it's alright, maybe? Geez, you're supposed to make sure there's nobody left inside before you lock the door. Anyway, I need to lock the door again. I should go home with Nageki. Hey, Nageki, let's go home together.
No, thank you.
He didn't even pause to think about it. Where do you live? I'll walk you.
I'm fine, really. Don't worry about me.
You always get mad when I suggest you go outside.
Don't jump too. If I could, I'd...
What?
Don't worry about it. I'll lock the door, so just leave the key there.
He's already reading again. I think I'm annoying him. My grades aren't looking very good. I need to work harder to recover before finals. And so I sat studying in the library, while one by one the other students filed out to go home. When I look up, I'm alone. Or not. My, how unusual. I think this is the first time you've sat down next to me, Nageki.
I want to talk to you.
You're nothing but surprises today.
I'll leave you alone if you're busy.
No, talk away.
I was shocked when you first came and talked to me, Miss Imleto. You're the only one who didn't ignore me. No one but you has ever talked to me. That's why this is the only place for me.
That's terrible. Nageki, that's awful. What class are you in? I'll talk to our teacher.
I'm not done talking yet.
Sorry, go on.
You think I'm being bullied, right? I thought that too.
You're not?
I don't think so, no. Being bullied might be better than this.
Better than this. Then what is he?
I'm not sure yet, though. When you talk to me, I remember things sometimes, but it's still not enough.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Miss Imleto, I think
Imleto, you're late. Sir, the school's already starting to close for the night. It's good to study, but working too hard on your own for too long can backfire on you. Lock the door and head home soon, alright? Sir, what are you talking about? I'm not Huh? Nageki's gone. He was here just a moment ago. Where did he go? Did he leap out the window and go home ninja style? Closing time already. I don't have a reason to be here again until the semester starts up. Oh no, it's snowing. It was clear when I left. Crossing the wilderness to get to my house in a blizzard. I'd be risking my life.
you're still here.
Nageki! A book under his arm, the same as always. I do wonder about last time, but if he wants to talk, then he'll talk to me. For now, I won't bring it up. I was about to go home, but...
Snow.
Guess I'll have to wait here until it stops. He makes a noise of agreement and sits next to me with his book. He's been a little distant lately, but maybe he's warming up to me in his own way? What are you reading?
Dickens, A Christmas Carol.
Oh, it's Christmas Eve today, isn't it?
Please keep quiet in the library.
Damn, Nageki. Sorry, I completely forgot. I guess that makes it a white Christmas. More like a whiteout Christmas, if you ask me. People that live in northern places jokes. Looks like you're almost finished.
Yep, I just got to the part where Tiny Tim dies and Scrooge sees his own grave.
That sounds like a depressing story.
You haven't read it, even though you work here.
I'm Buddhist, so Christmas stuff has never been...
Tim is a boy born weak who dies young. The protagonist, Scrooge, sees that will happen and tries to prevent it.
Time travel. I thought it was a classic. Sounds kind of science fiction-y.
I can see that. It's not really the focus of the book, though.
I'd like to see the future. It would be nice to be able to avoid getting into trouble.
I wouldn't like it.
No?
The future is what it is. It is what it is, and that's all there is to it.
And so we enjoyed the present point in time, along which we flowed. This is a nice way to spend Christmas, I think. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Almost empty as always, and unsurprisingly, the heating doesn't work well here, so the winter cold will stick around well through February. The pervading chill has entered the library with the dubious honor of being one of the school's least popular places in winter. Few students are huddled around the heater, so Nageki should be There you are, Nageki, sitting in a frigid corner far from the meager effects of the heater, as expected.
Please be
Quiet in the library. Oh, can you somehow forgive my dreadful sin? So sassy. Brr, it's cold. Are you okay, Nageki?
I am fine. Don't mind me, Miss Imleto. Feel free to go sit by the heater if you're cold.
Nope, I'm fine. My house doesn't have a heater at all. Anyway, house is such a generous word for the cave I live in. Anyway, I have something to give you. It's legumentines, you know. Here, foxtail millet.
For me?
Yup, you're supposed to give beans to the most important bird in your life today. Do you want them?
Yes. Thank you.
He looks happier than usual. Or is it my imagination?
I often ate these when I was younger. This brings back memories. Thank you, Miss Imleto.
You're welcome, Nageki. Lots of requested books are going to come in today. I'll have to work through lunch. Sorting all of these takes forever. I think I'll just have the encyclopedias to do before I'm done. Huh? There's a note on the help desk counter.
Miss Imleto, be here after the other students have all left. Signed, Fujishiro Nageki.
It reads like a challenge to a samurai duel. How fitting. I think this is the first time he's approached me. I wonder what that's about. Nageki, are you here? Nageki.
We're here.
Nageki.
Hello, Miss Imleto.
You startled me. How long have you been standing there?
From the very beginning.
So what did you need?
I want to talk with you, Miss Imleto.
Talk with me?
Continue our conversation.
We were talking about bullying, I think? Okay, I'm all ears, Nageki.
I'm not sure where to start. I've noticed a lot since we last spoke together. Miss Imleto. Let's go outside.
What? But he hates going outside.
Come on.
He stands up and walks over to the door. I follow, agitated.
You first.
Okay. Why does he want to go out all of a sudden? I should be happy, but... Huh? What's wrong? You said you wanted to come out here. He stands in the doorway, pushing against open air. What are you doing? Mine?
Watch.
He walks back a little ways into the library and then runs forward, crashing into the air. Nageki, what? He bounces off the invisible wall and falls back into the library. That's too good to be a mime act.
As I thought, I can't leave.
What?
I can't leave this room. I wake up in this library. After a while, I lose consciousness and wake up here again. And so it repeats. I said I'd come to understand the truth by talking to you, Miss Imleto. You've probably noticed too why no one else talks to me.
That's because they can't You're quiet. I'm the only one that can see you?
Probably. I forgot why I was here, how I came to be stuck in this place. I've been alone here for years, with no one to talk to.
For years?
My sense of time has broken. I cannot feel or remember its passage. I've seen at least 5 school festivals go by, but then you came and talked to me. I had no partner but myself for so long, and suddenly you wouldn't leave me alone. As I talked to you, I finally remembered why I can't leave.
Prepare yourself. I don't know where this is going. I have not played this game before.
I killed myself in this room, and so here I stay. My clock broke here, its hands turning meaninglessly, each day the same as the last. Alone, forever. No one is bullying me or ignoring me. I'm not here to begin with. I have no regrets. It was my choice to end my life here, after all. But I think I will miss you, Miss Imleto. If I wasn't like this, I would have liked to talk to you more, for longer.
Nageki! I wrap my arms around him. I can feel him, softly, but he's cold.
At first, sitting here alone was painful, but I grew numb over time. I ceased to feel pain. That feeling I thought I'd lost came back because of you.
I'll talk to you enough to make up for everyone else, Nageki. Maybe one day you'll be able to leave.
No.
Why not?
As I talked to you, I changed. I didn't notice until just recently. When you told me about this school, I was trying to take back the time I was never able to spend here. I never asked you to, but you relentlessly told me everything that was going on here. I already feel like I've spent a full year at this school, and now it's over. I think the clock's hands are going to stop soon.
Nageki! His head is right next to mine, but his voice sounds muffled and distant. When I look down, his feet are already disappearing. Nageki, wait! We've never talked like this before. I don't want this to be the last time.
Don't cry, Miss Imleto. I'm already long gone. There's no one here to mourn.
But
there's just one thing I need to tell you before I go. The thing that I noticed. The secret that stopped my clock.
No, don't say it, Nageki.
As I filled up, I grew closer to disappearing. You're the one who made me disappear, Miss Imleto. I can't stop it now.
But I still have so many things to tell you.
You've already given me more than enough. I'm satisfied. The secret. Thank you. I love you.
They're not showing it, but I'm 100% getting killed by the government after this. That's just what it is. There we go. Dreams end ending. Ever popular trendsetter in ladies' men, Sakazaki Yuuya is Sakuya's brother. I wonder what the story behind that is. You heard the whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. There? Haha, no sweat. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all of you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuuya, an upperclassman. Ho. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous. I hate that those two words mean the same thing. Throughout the school, everybody knows of him. You're Ophi, right? I am indeed. How did you? I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. Yeah, I could assume there's a bit of a height difference, right? Like a little bit. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you're a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I never thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. They might be an aristocrat. Yeah, he is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article. In the flesh. I would love to know more about pigeon culture. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuuya, though. Probably a twisty business. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. This seems racist again. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuuya. Yuuya, what's going on? Salutations, Ophi. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestures at some news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but I have no idea who Brian is. He's the world's most famous blogger. Have the pigeons killed the humans? He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pigeon Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, Monami? Try Googling Brian Pigeon. Well, now I have to. It's just a lot of pictures of birds. What a cool dude. What a cool pigeon. Okay. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Ophi. I don't really need anything, but I think I'll go to the store. I never really looked around there before. Do I have money? Pens! I like the pens. They've got all sorts of things for sale. Pens! Though these nest building materials look like what you'd find at a human store's trash, so there are human stores. My, how mature of you, mon ami. Planning to settle down already. No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. That may be so, but you know, That may be so, but you know, we dubs reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. Excellent. Glad to know. I do? That seems a little hasty. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuuya? Your love, of course. Damn, dude. Huh? Yuuya, I'm not good enough? Oh well, I'll have to try again later. Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? I think that's a little rude, Yuuya. What is? That sort of loose talk. Like I'm a game or something. You know, that's the first time a girl's ever said that to me. I'm surprised. Thank you, mon ami. I'll carry this warning in my pigeon heart forever. Adieu. Oh, I'm supposed to help in the infirmary today. I shouldn't keep them waiting. Better hurry. Salutations, Ophi. Excellent. You're just the pigeon I was looking for, Yuuya. Oh, I need to make you like bougie as well, don't I? So sweet of you to wait for me, but no, I'm second in command here. Oh, you are? I never would have guessed. I couldn't be happier, mon ami. Mystery is the most powerful of aphrodisiacs. I hate it here. Anyway, our job as staff is to check the medicines and clean up in here. Normally I'd do that, but today I've got some stuff I need to take care of, so could you handle this mess for me? Of course. My thanks, Sophie. Oh, and don't touch the desk. It's the doctor's personal area. I'll take you somewhere nice in return. Adieu. Goodbye, Yuuya. Yuuya flutters out the door. Did he just ask me out? This was an easy one. Anyway, cleaning. Some of these drugs are a little weird no matter how you look at it. Is this really an infirmary? It feels more like a human, or rather, avian experimentation room. Okay, now I'm kind of worried, actually. Huh? The desk drawer is open and there's files sticking out. Don't touch them. Remember how he said don't touch them? Do you think we should not touch them? Everything was very neat when I was in here last, but maybe the doctor's a little careless about tidying up. Yuuya did say not to go near the desk, but don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch the desk. I'm a little curious, but he did say not to go near the desk. Better to leave it alone. The doctor might show up and turn me into Ophi Salami. I don't think I like this sentence. I don't think I like this sentence at all. Salutations! Did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami? I heard the first aid team was short-handed. Salutations? I need to start saying salutations. Alas, spurred for the sake of medicine, I must work harder to prove my love. Happy to have you. As you can see, we have plenty of work to do. The obstacle course does always hurt a lot of birds. Why use a game designed for humans? Beyond me, mon ami, I suppose it's tradition. Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too? Over there. He's resting in the shade of a tree some distance away. It looks like he's taking notes on the performance of the birds on the racetrack. What's he doing over there? He doesn't want to ruin his girlish complexion working in the heat. He does the same thing every year. Is he taking notes on something? A lot of the birds graduating from this school get scouted by pro sports teams. So maybe he's checking up on the promising ones? There is definitely some messed up stuff going with that doctor. Uh-oh, they've started. But we'll be busy soon. Get ready, mon ami. Yes, sir. And so I spent the sports festival patching up damaged doves with Yuuya. I learned some first aid from him, so it was time well spent, I think. Cleaning the classroom took longer than usual. I need to hurry to the infirmary. Ophi, that's me. What is it? I'm in a bit of a hurry. Nothing much. Just, have you heard of the 7 mysteries of St. Pigeonations, Ophi? I most certainly have not, good sir. This school has its own horror stories, do tell. There's one that shows up that sometimes students will disappear in the infirmary, only to show up again as food in the dining hall and quill pens in the school store. You guys eat birds? Sounds like an urban legend to me. It does, but Dr. Iwamine is pretty suspicious. Be careful, okay? I'm 100% gonna die. You go to the infirmary a lot, right? Has he ever done anything to you? No, but... Well, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's true, I'll be careful. We are not talking to this guy again. Ryouta has always been one to overthink things. Anyway, can't keep Yuuya waiting. Oh, what? Excuse me. Huh? Yuuya and the doctor are talking about something. Did you really think I hadn't noticed? You sure look like you woke up on the wrong side of the nest. What are you talking about? I shouldn't have to explain. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I've told you never to touch my desk, haven't I? And what makes you think I ever have? I didn't touch his desk. I did not touch his desk. This doesn't look too good. Ophi, there you are, mon ami. Ophi, can you back me up on this? We were in the courtyard together until a few minutes ago. She said she was going to the restroom, so I should go ahead. I only just got here. Are you trying to get me to lie for you? In other words, I haven't had time to go rifling through your stuff. Doctor, am I right, mon ami? Just what is going on here? I'm saving before I get locked into some weird dungeon. I came straight from the classroom to here, so Yuuya's obviously lying. I was with Yuuya, my beloved. I don't quite know what's going on, but I don't like the look on the doctor's face. That's right, Yuuya and I were having a sexy and luxurious sun bath in the courtyard up until a few minutes ago. Sexy and luxurious it was indeed. Did I have to say those words? Ophi, please. Very well. I shall have to wait for more solid evidence. Please do be careful. Of course, doctor. I don't like any of this situation. Yuuya, what? Forgive me, mon ami, I can't explain right now. But one day. And he's gone. What was that supposed to mean? Is something really happening in this infirmary? Salutations, Ophi. I'm honored to act as your escort tonight, my love. Oh, Yuuya, sorry, did I keep you waiting? Don't worry about it. A gentleman never keeps a lady waiting, so I always show up half an hour early. Strong game, Yuuya. That's pretty early. Shall we go, mon ami? A successful festival indeed. Take my hand, Ophi, lest the crowd separate us. So dramatic. Don't tell me you're a hand-holding virgin. You're late than never. You were the one who invited me, okay? You're so obscene. Okay. His feathers are soft. This was fun, Ophi. Where do you live? I'll walk you home. Yuuya? What is it? Do you want to play some more? The night is yet young, and dangerous games are your desire. I will accompany you. That's not what I meant. I wanted to ask you something. Of course. Just my height and weight are classified information, so I can't tell you those. So do we not get to know how big the pigeons are? I want to know if they're pigeon-sized. Why did you lie to Dr. Iwamine? I came straight from cleaning my classroom. I hadn't seen you before I went to the infirmary. But you told the doctor that we'd been together. Why? That was a month ago now. I was hoping my obligation to explain had lapsed. You knew I was lying then, so why did you play along? Because the doctor looked mad? I felt like if I didn't help you, he was going to do something to you. Oh. Hey, I'm asking the questions here. Ahaha, sorry, mon ami, your hunter-gatherer instincts are too much for me. But yes, if you hadn't helped me back then, I'd probably be in little plastic bags in the freezer by now. That's not funny. Indeed, it isn't funny at all. And it's not a joke. Ha ha ha. Please give me a straight answer, Yuuya. That was a straight answer. I'm always straight. In love. Almost always. No, I meant... he's not joking. Me, what are you not understanding about this? Ophi, could you do me a favor? What now? Are you just trying to avoid the question again? Shh, listen, I'll only say this once. What's going on? His usual detached air is gone. He's looking around, almost nervously. I'm sorry, mon ami, but it looks like we'd better split up. Can you get home all right by yourself? Of course. Good girl. We'll part ways as soon as we reach that intersection. I'll head into an alleyway, so go straight home. Don't look back. The night roads are laden with traps. Be careful. Adieu, mon ami. He turns briskly and disappears into a narrow alley. What on earth is going on? He told me not to look back, but... I'm sorry? Who has a gun? Which of these pigeons can pull a trigger? A gunshot? Later that night, he sent me an email. Did you make it home in one piece? I'll be visiting in your dreams, mon ami, so sleep well. The message bears no trace of the tension I felt in him earlier. Are you alright, Yuuya? He was shot. He really is a mysterious bird. I think I'll assume that his existence is one of the 7 mysteries of Saint Pigeonation. The late sunset in summer makes it easy to stay out late. I feel like my internal calendar is off already. I think I'll get some udon and go home before I get life counseled. By who? Wait, isn't that Yuuya? He's rummaging around in a garbage can. Yuuya, what are you doing? Have you fallen so far? Mongrel? Can I say that? Good evening, mon ami. You sound like a certain someone. Yeah, what the hell, me? I can't believe you need to fish around in trash cans for food, Yuuya. Please, don't misunderstand, mon ami. I was looking for something. Sadly, no clues were to be found in this barrel. Clues? What is he talking about? Let's keep this a secret from Sakuya, shall we? I would hate for him to have new names for me when the school starts up again. Mr. Garbage Disposal. What the hell is happening? Something like that. I would like to escort you home, mon ami, but unfortunately I am somewhat busy at the moment. Will you be alright on your own? So he wasn't shot. Did he shoot someone? A hunter-gatherer can always find her way home. I don't think that's true. Indeed. Adieu, mon ami. The smell of garbage surrounding him fades as he strides off into the night, but the mysteries don't. What was he looking for? Didn't Yuuya say his class was doing a butler cafe in the courtyard? As a member of the maid team, I can't ignore this threat. No fair. They have all this and we're stuck in a classroom. I think we've already lost in terms of location. Mon ami? He's got a suit. Sorry, I wasn't expecting the suit. It's a bit much. What a handsome boy. How kind of you to come see me. Wait, no. Welcome back, my lady. Please come this way. Oh, he does look good. I think I'm blushing. You're not fooling anyone, Yuuya. You say that to every birdie, right? It's my duty for today. Please forgive me, my lady. Jeez. What's your class doing, mon ami? A maid cafe. Well, I suppose that makes us rivals. You've certainly done a good job of infiltrating our base, I must say. Maids versus butlers, battle of the school ground. I think it's a bit much. You're not on duty today, or are you taking a break? I'm on duty tomorrow. I see. In that case, I shall come witness your maidery. I will, of course, ask for you. Why is this route the most filthy route? I'll await your return, master. We're getting brand new cleaning supplies for the infirmary today. It doesn't seem like a particularly dirty room, but for some reason they always run out really quickly. Yuuya went ahead. Are we gonna have to save Yuuya from, like, murder? Is that where the story is going? I can't keep him waiting. Blast off at the speed of light to the maintenance office and beyond. Huh. Yuya's talking with the janitor, Mr. One. I hadn't expected Mr. One, the quiet, foppish bird with a cult following, to get along with the infamous stud muffin, I hate that word, Sakazaki. But I don't think we'll find any evidence. I'm sorry. Right, I'll check the others. Yuuya! Salutations, mon ami! I was waiting for you. Here, take this heavy stuff. You take the broom. That is that, then. Mr. One retreats into his lair with an unsociable expression. Mr. One seems like kind of a loner. I wonder if it's part of the job description. He's a nice fellow once you get to know him. I think his taciturn nature does him a great injustice personally. You have friends with him? I do have a lot of opportunities to talk to him, yes. It was only to be expected. Okay, bye, Yuuya. He starts carrying supplies down the hall, ending the conversation. Somehow I feel he doesn't want to talk about it. We're going to be deciding our major soon. I haven't thought about it at all. I'll need to have my career all worked out by this time next year, won't I? I wonder if Yuuya's already decided on his. Isn't Yuuya like a senior? Sakazaki? Hey, did Sakazaki oh no. He was here this morning. Don't know where he went. Doesn't he attend class? He's never been particularly serious, no. He isn't even here half the time. I don't think he's planning to go to university, is he? I never realized. If he's still here, he's probably at the infirmary or the shop. I'll go to the shop first. We didn't have infirmary duty today, and my hunter-gatherer instincts are telling me he's there. My spidey senses. Yuuya! Hello, mon ami, you startled me. That was easier than I expected. He's acting kind of weird, though. He isn't shoplifting, is he? Are you busy right now? I wanted to talk to you. Sure. Here. Yuuya! He takes my hand and runs from the store. What are you doing? Why'd you drag me into this empty hallway? Are you excited? No. Oh well. Why'd you come and talk to me, mon ami? Were you drawn to my sexy aura? Please, Yuuya. No, I wanted to talk to you about career plans and stuff. You've always been an intelligent girl, Ophi. You know hanging around me is dangerous, though. You won't get off with just a scratch. Can this pigeon chill? What do you mean? Well, you might just get... Oh dear God, what's the next... Shot, knifed, dismembered, drowned, buried alive, that sort of thing. I was not prepared for that. I don't know what you're talking about, Yuuya. Did we never ask him about that gunshot? There was a gunshot not that long ago. Don't think too hard. I mean exactly what I said. I'm going to disappear from this school soon, mon ami. I know it isn't easy, but you should forget about me. It'll be for the best. His tone of voice is as carefree as ever, but his eyes are dead serious. I don't think he's joking. Kind of hard to swallow, isn't it? How about this? I'll tell you something neat as the parting gift. Oh dear God. You know the rumors that missing students end up as meat in the cafeteria and quill pins in the shop. Well, why do you think I'm so forward, mon ami? And why do you think I work in the infirmary? Live an honest, happy life. And you... What? You just admit to being a murderer and then leave? Wait. Oh, crap. I haven't seen you yet.
Hey, this is Ophi from Editing Time. Since I have the power to slow things down like an all-powerful editing being, then we can read this clip slowly now. Yuuya? Happy new salutations, mon ami. To meet you on the first day of the new year. A good omen indeed. Did you come alone? Not exactly, no. I was looking for someone, but I seem to have lost sight of them. You're just as suspicious as always, Yuuya. But I found you instead, so I can't say this was a wild goose chase, mon ami. I shall go thank the gods of this shrine for this fated encounter. Adieu. And so he sauntered off with a dashing wave. I guess he was in a hurry.
Why'd you skip it? Gabe! Today's the day. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. I want to give them to Yuuya. I want to give Yuuya beans, but I don't even know if he's at school today. I guess I'll have to call him. Oh, did we get his number? Salutations, mon ami! He answered. How are you, Yuuya? Where are you right now? I'm fine, but alas, I cannot say where I am. Jail. Them best men have always been a mystery or 2,000, after all. Do you need me for something? Can we meet up for a bit, please? I'll only ask this once. A once-in-a-lifetime request. In other words, really? A once-in-a-lifetime plus plenty more times in the same lifetime request. That sounds important. I can't exactly say no, can I? Shall we meet at the usual place in the park tonight? Say at 8? We have a usual place. Am I about to get murdered in a park? Take these beads. Yuuya, I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Time spent waiting for a lady is magical, irreplaceable time. Pay it no mind, mon ami. Unfortunately, I do not have much time left today. Forgive my lack of romance, but may I ask what you wanted to meet me for? Oh yes, it's legumin times, so I wanted to give you this. You wanted to give me beans, mon ami? Yes. How wonderful. I'm glad I risked my life to come here. Here, Yuuya. Are we not going to ask questions about that? Thank you, mon ami. How very kind of you indeed. I shall enjoy these. No questions about the risk his life thing. And now the night wears on, mon ami. Don't stay out too late. Adieu. He gives me a little shove, either out of imprudence or to push me from the path of some unseen danger. That wasn't very romantic, but at least he's doing well, I think. The semester's almost over. In a few short weeks, I'll no longer be a sophomore. I haven't seen Yuuya since New Year's. Apparently, he hasn't come to school all semester. There are rumors he dropped out, but could that really be true? I feel like a hole has opened up in my heart. I think I'll go drown my sorrows in arcade games. Wait, isn't that Yuuya? Mon ami? You look like you're doing very well. I have some stuff to do. Adieu. Okay, bye, Yuuya. Jeez. Hey, whoa, wait. Ophi, could you not grab me so tightly? Yuuya, is your wing broke? Look out! Shots fired. A gunshot? Opening fire on a lady? Such insufferable cads they are. Yuuya, what's going on? Please explain yourself. What are you? Why are people trying to kill you? Are you a wanted man? I suppose I can't really say you're not involved anymore, can I? It's time I explained. Do you know of the Hawk Party and the Dove Party, mon ami? Are we radicals? Are we radicals? Are we cool radicals? The political factions? Right. They were names used in human politics, but now they carry a different meaning. The Dove Party believes you should live peacefully with the remaining humans, while the Hawk Party believes you should exterminate them to make room for birds. St. Pigeonation's actually a secret experimental institute created by the Hawks. What? Of course, it's not like the entire faculty is working for them. There's only one Hawk agent actually working at the school. By contrast, I was dispatched by the Doves to infiltrate the school and investigate the experiments. As you said, I'm a wanted man. Ha ha ha. I'm proud to live up to that title. I'm an expert at clandestine information retrieval, and information is valuable. I imagine you've already realized why I was acting as a helper in the infirmary. Because the Hawk agent is the doctor. Correct. Iwamine is no doubt an assumed name. He's a researcher for the Hawk Party and has been developing anti-human biological weapons using data collected during physical examinations. Remember when we bumped into each other at the school shop? Yes, I was investigating where the products there came from. I found DNA samplings from the pens match samples taken from missing students. Same goes for much of the poultry in the cafeteria. That's horrible. But if the doctor was out to examine humans, why did he never do anything to me? This is just my interpretation, but I don't think he holds any political ideals. I think he trusts only his own knowledge and his own power to expand that knowledge. Something like a mad scientist, maybe? Exactly. I suppose it never occurred to him to target you since you were working for him. I think he was more interested in observing your interactions with the other students. I wanted to reveal the Hawk's involvement in the school, but in the end, it proved too much for me alone. And now, well, I can no longer live in the open. I plan to leave this city tonight. But I can't leave just yet. I don't know if I can just leave you here, Ophi. Yuuya, you may already been marked as one of my associates, and if that's the case, then leaving you alone would be dangerous. I'm sorry I got you involved in all this, mon ami. Hardly. I was the one who approached you. You don't need to apologize. Ha ha ha, you're such a nice girl. Thank you. I'll let you decide. Do you want to come with me into this world of darkness, or would you rather live a normal life? If you stay, I'll assign agents to protect you. I want to go with you. Are you sure? You may be putting your life at risk. Don't make me say it twice. Somehow I was hoping you'd say that. I haven't been this happy in a long time. There's nothing keeping us here then. Let's go, mon ami. And so I followed Yuuya into the world of darkness. Sometime in the future, a pair of spies and their endless battle for justice will fall behind a frail curtain of society will pass into legend. But that's another story. This is going to be achievement number 5. Yuuya only lived twice. My favorite part was when he had the butler outfit. Is Leto okay? You bet it is. I need to go sign up for track. I want to join the team, but I wonder if Okosan's having a fit again. I'll find out when I get there. Ooh, a Leto appears. Is this a challenge then? Choose your weapon, ma'am, and draw. Not really. I want to join the team. Do you know where the captain is? Cool. He stands before you. Okosan is the captain, and a faster bird the world has ever known. I never knew. Oh, well here, my forms, thank you. Ooh. A dove never refuses a challenge. Commence the entrance examination. There's an exam? Ooh. Of course, track is a daisy chain making Missy. Okosan will be your opponent in Noble Combat, Sprint, or Long Distance. Oh god, is this like a real choice I have to make? Oh dear god. I'm good at long distance. We've already established that. I ran for like 2 hours. Let's do it long distance. Ooh. Long distance, you've got guts. Let's begin. Ooh, ooh. On your mark, get set, go. Zoom. How is he so fast? He can't even fly this fast. Ooh. You're still weak, but you've got potential. Welcome to the team. Ooh. That's all, folks. Bye-bye. And so I joined the track team. Who knew doves could run like that? I wonder where Okosan went. I haven't seen him since we stopped here. Ooh, ooh. It's not here. The pudding is not here. He just wants some pudding. My boy just wants pudding. It's missing. Did you bring it to eat for lunch? Ooh. No. Okosan believed that a wonderful pudding would be found on hikes. Is there a kind of pudding that lives in the mountains? Ooh. Okosan will now search elsewhere for the pudding. And he's gone. I like the noises he makes. What kind of pudding is he looking for anyway? I better hurry back to class. Sakuya, that wasn't very nice. Just because you don't know what Okosan is talking about doesn't mean you can just start slurring him. Jeez. You are siding with this mongrel rebel? Aren't you supposed to be a human? Goo goo. Okosan is resolved. Okosan will end this now. Are you about to kill somebody? He drops low and prepares to strike with all his might. Are you about to die? Woo! Giga drill. Beak. Okosan crashes into Sakuya with a spinning body slam. Sakuya goes flying out into the hallway, bouncing helplessly. That must have hurt. Ooh. Okosan is a match for any aristocrat. Ooh, ooh. Okosan is a match for the mighty giants themselves. Is that me? He puffs up his chest and swags his way out of the classroom like a real gangster. Class is about to start. Okosan, come back. Break is over. It's Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year. I think I'll go make a wish. Any birdie I know? That I'm gonna say that's Okosan. A pool? All these damp, tight clinging feathers are making my heart race. Mm-hmm. Cuckoo. Lato is a human. Can you still swim? Yep. Ooh. Okosan challenges you to a race then. Okosan has never swum against a hominid. So you're fast in the water as well as on land. Cuckoo. Naturally, Okosan is the fastest in all things. Alright then, let's go. Get set. Go. Zoom! Okosan is running on top of the water with incredible speed before the signal has stopped ringing in my ears. Magnificent. That's not swimming. Cuckoo! Okosan is victorious. You are slow, Leto. And I learned that I would need to redefine my very concept of swimming before hoping to defeat Okosan. King behavior, honestly. I should help clean up the club room and check the summer schedule before I go home. To the track club! Munch, munch, munch. Okosan looks excited. Not angry for once, but still. This is... Ah, what are you doing? The floor is covered in beans. Munch, munch. They're good. It looks like he's been stockpiling nutritional balance supplements and is eating them all at once. He seems certainly happy about it. What should I do? So I think the romantic thing to do is to eat beans. Yes? I think in romance, sometimes you must eat beans. Those look pretty good. Munch munch. So we devoured 2 months' worth of dietary supplements in one day. Oh, they weren't beans, they were pills. Is it true that you will take Okosan to a wonderful place? Oh, cool. Yep, today's the summer festival. Let's go together. Ooh. Okosan smells excellent things. Okosan's excitement is almost at maximum. There's lots of good food, more than we could ever try. Ooh, perhaps even pudding. Well, probably not. I've never seen a sand selling pudding. Aren't they pretty, Okosan? Okosan? Is he okay? Ooh. Ooh. No, he's lost himself to the shining lights and returned to his feral ancestry. Calm down, Okosan, calm down. Coo coo. A beautiful autumn day for all doves. You're in a good mood, Okosan. Ooh. Okosan was granted a vision in his dreams. A vision? Ooh, goo. A vision from Lord Budi himself. Do you know the legend of Lord Budi, Leto? I don't. Ooh. Clad in feathers of the purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. The pudding is invincible. He really likes pudding. This will probably be good. The indestructible pudding, which heals any injury. Goo, goo. Incorrect. Nonsense. Inconceivable. And goo, goo. Unhand Okosan. Unhand him at once. An all too familiar battle cry emanates from one corner of the glass room. What now? Okosan, please forgive me. Hi. Leto, just in time. What an outfit you've got. Ooh. Unhold Okosan or face the consequences. What is going on? Now kiss. Okosan's on duty today, but he doesn't like the dress. Ooh. Ooh. This is kind of looking like something PETA would start a protest over. Ooh. Okosan refuses these constricting garments. Real men fight in the nude. Come on. Look, it suits you. I whip out my mirror and hold it out in front of him. Ooh. He seems awfully... He's trying to court his own bemated reflection? Well, apparently, that was a pretty common thing for pigeons back in the day. He's never tried to court me. I guess I'm not as attractive as maid Okosan. Sort of like Narcissus. Today is track day. We'll be timing each other today, so I've made sure to prepare to be in top shape. Huh? Why's the doctor here? You didn't know? I'm in charge of nutrition for all athletic clubs. Your advisor asked me to bring steroids today, but... Ooh, Okoshan has no need for those. Ooh, an Okoshan pudding or bring nothing at all. As you can see, your captain does not want them. I prepared this just for him, and I'd really like to see how his body will react to it. Ooh, Okosan said he doesn't want it. It smells weird. Ooh, have Leto drink it instead. Oh yeah, I'll drink it. Whatever. Anything to make the doctor get lost. No, what are you doing? That's not for humans. Okosan knew he could trust you, Leto. You're his greatest ally. Yuck, what was in that? Blech. Leto leveled up. Wisdom increased by 10. An interesting reaction. Thank you, this has been most informative. I'm not sure why, but I think it made me smarter? Brings you to the other end of the field, Okosan. Ooh! Yay! Hey, Okosan! Ooh! What is it? I've been wondering for a while now. What's in that pudding you're searching for? Ooh! Pudding is pudding, naturally. Ooh! Might you know where Okosan could find pudding, Leto? I guess in a grocery store you're more likely to find pudding, but I can find pudding at 7. I guess we're gonna go with a grocery store? That seems safe, right? Ooh, indeed. Okosan goes at once. Ooh, he's back. Ooh, Leto's a liar, but you can find pudding in a grocery store. Where else do you buy pudding? A traitor to the cause. Ooh, there is no pudding, not at all, not a trace. Ooh, Okosan hates you, Leto. God dang it. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans that special sunbirdie. Okosan, wait. Ooh, what is it? Okosan was about to escape into the great outdoors. I have something for you. It's legume times, remember? It's already been a year since we met, Okosan. I'm never sure if we'll get along, but I like you. So please, here. Ooh, such beautiful beans. Ooh. Okosan is thankful. Okosan likes you, Leto. He immediately opens the package and begins to devour its contents. Seeing him enjoy them makes me happy too. Time to coast along until spring break. Is the track team doing anything during break? I should go ask. Okosan? Are you in here? He has a bag of dried beans in a canteen. Is he going hiking? What are you doing? Ooh! As you can see, Okosan is preparing to depart on a great journey. Over spring break? Ooh! No, Okosan has quit school and is going on a quest. What? Okosan, you can't do that. It was a miracle for someone with a brain like yours to get into the school in the first place. I'm so mean. And if you waste this chance, you'll end up a failure. Jeez. Ooh. Okosan will not be stopped. Okosan is going on a quest to seek the true pudding. What is the true pudding? It's not what I think of as pudding, right? Ooh. Pudding is the ambrosia of the gods, miracles in jiggling corporeal form, treasure shining with the 7 colors of the rainbow. Ooh. Those who partake of its wobbling flesh will never experience sadness again. 7 colors of the rainbow. I'm not sure I'd want to eat that. You're serious. You're leaving. Ooh. Okosan never goes back on his word. We have to go with him. We have to. Ooh. What? Fair maiden, this quest will be mortally dangerous. I don't care. If this true pudding really exists, I want to find it with you. Ooh. Okosan knows your abilities well, Leto. You will not be an impediment. So you'll take me with you? Ooh. Very well. Birds of a feather must flock together after all. Yay! Let's go! Ooh. Until we catch the ends of the rainbow. And so our great quest began. Is that good end? By the pigeon and for the pigeon. Give me my achievement. Yes, give me my achievement. I require the STEAM achievement.
Today's an elective day. What should I do? I'm pretty sure I need to go to gym class constantly. I had to sit at wing training, but it was fun anyway. Maybe someday I'll be able to fly too. Big hopes. Big hopes. Opie leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. It's too hot. I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke. Ooh, it is rehydration time. Okosan wants to go swimming. Is that it? Okay, cool. Weird gym class. San saw the pudding hill and went nuts. Ooh.
I stopped him from going on a rampage, but ow! Cut it out, Okosan! Ooh.
Release me at once, my rage voltage is rising.
Help me, Ophi! Let him go. Don't you realize he's a fantail?
Yeah?
Ooh.
Silence, fool boy.
Once freed, Okosan rampages for a while and then comes over with a satisfied expression.
Ooh. Okosan loves you, gentle maiden, but fake pudding cannot be forgiven.
Very well. San in the forest and me in Tatara village, our love pure. Carry me away on Yakul. Who the heck is Yakul? Oh, whoa. You and me both, Ryouta. Have I joined the pudding cult? Am I in a pudding cult now? We're going to gym class. Pudding cult. Pudding cult. Pudding cult. Today is Cali Synthetics. Ryouta, you're in high school and you still can't do a chin-up? Don't look at me like that. You're making me feel like a failure. Oh, whoa. Ophi leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. Wow, 825 vitality. Meanwhile, I have 1 wisdom still. A rock dove is wriggling about on the surface of the water, advancing neither forwards nor backwards. You can't swim, Ryouta. I'm doing my best. I'm going to win before I graduate. Oh, whoa. Ah, what are you doing? The floor is covered in beans.
They're good.
It looks like he's been stockpiling his nutritional balance supplements and eating them all at once. He certainly seems happy about it. What should I do? Okosan, stop it! Goo!
These are Okosan's beans. You cannot interfere.
Be quiet. Where's your pride as captain of the track team?
Goo! Come at me, whippersnapper.
Okosan, stop slapping me. And so began a food fight that spanned several hours, the floor awash in blood and beans.
Goo! You've got guts.
Okosan will step down in light of your determination.
You're not bad yourself, Okosan.
I think I just got rival zoned. Today is volleyball day. Goo! Take this, Okosan smash. How about you? Are we like rivals to lovers? Is that what the Okosan one is? Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Okosan! Okosan, wait!
Ooh. What is it? Okosan was about to escape into the great outdoors.
I have something for you. It's legumantines, remember? Here, hemp seeds. Goo! Goo! He seems extremely excited. Okosan, a lot's happened since we met last spring. The semester's almost open, but I hope we can. Goo!
Enough flirtations! Hand over the hemp and no one gets hurt.
He leaps at me, grabbing the package and scattering its contents across the floor. He pecks at the seeds with a motion and speed reminiscent of a jackhammer. I don't think he's going to listen to my confession. Maybe I should have told him before I let him see the seeds. Oh well, at least it's happy.
Goo! Ophi is an angel of the pudding god, come to this world to spread joy and goodwill.
Goo! Okosan will remember this gift forever. I seem to have earned his lifelong trust with hemp. That's pretty cheap lifelong trust. I'll take it. Goo! Until we reach the end of the rainbow. And so our great quest began. We ran for years across fields, forests, and mountains, searching ever onwards, and now we stand in the ancient, unexplored ruins of pudding. Goo! Goo! This chest must contain the pudding itself. Help Okosan open the lid, Ophi. So, this is the end? Ha! It's bright! Ooh, eyes! Eyes! Huh? There's nothing inside? A fake? What should we do, Okosan? I guess this... Okosan? Clad in feathers of the purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. The boy! At last he returns to his lost home, guiding the pigeons to pure promised land. What's wrong, Okosan? Why are you talking? I am no longer the one called Okosan. I am now Pudi, Lord of Pudding. Okosan was but my avatar on this mortal plane. I am now complete once more. Okosan, what are you... I am grateful to you, fair one. I have at last achieved my goal. I am the bringer of true pudding. I shall bring about A world of pudding. What is this pudding you're talking about? Come on, tell me. Pudding is hope. It is the future. I shall now become the very concept of pudding itself. That's not Newtonian. I have enjoyed our travels together. However, you must live on and forget me. That is life. If you can fulfill the concept of pudding, I shall be satisfied. I shall not live or die. I shall be the concept of ideal pudding, never in wax or wane. There shall be no regret. Farewell, Ofi. Okosan! My beloved. And so the world was engulfed in pudding. According to the fundamental principles of Okosan's new universe, every living being carries pudding in its heart. Roll them credits, baby. Let's go. Alright, well, that was a banger ending. I like that one a lot. There we go. A Pudding Odyssey. Oh, the teacher's here. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics, and also some other things. So, wake up, it's homeroom. He sleeps with his eyes open? This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? What is it, Imletta? Break isn't over yet. I wanted to talk to you, sir. Your friends are all here. Why not talk with them? Do you not want to talk to me? No, that's not what I meant. You're a funny girl, Imletta. Wait, no, I haven't said anything yet. And so I took a nap with Mr. Nanaki. Did I just, pass out? I wonder if he has some sort of illness. I hope he's okay. Wow, there's lots here today. Any birdie I know? Morning conference on 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Buy another alarm clock. May I wake up on time. Wednesday is garbage day reminder, Nanaki. Hello. Is that you, Imletta? Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? My cave? Yes, please. Alright. Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. Welcome to my cave, teacher. Your house is very rustic, Imletta. I like it this way. Cope. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. He looks a little sad. Sir? See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? Good evening, Imletta. Such nice weather. Anyway, you needed something? Sir, today's the summer festival. Want to go together? The two of us? I wouldn't mind, but wouldn't it be more fun with someone your own age? I think it would be plenty of fun with you, sir. Let's go. Icky. This is the first time I've been to a festival here. It's very lively. I feel a little dizzy. Are you okay, sir? I'm fine, don't worry. I'm just not very used to crowds. Ah, fireworks, how nice. Have you studied redox color reactions, Imletta? Yes, in middle school. Copper turns green, sodium turns red, and that sort of thing. No, sodium turns yellow, right? Oh, that's right. Tee-hee, silly me. Oopsies. Anyway, that's how fireworks work. So beautiful. Though, your eyes are even more beautiful, sir. He fell asleep? He held up pretty well, but I guess he gets even sleepier than usual as soon as the sun goes down. And besides, I think the girl is supposed to get told she's prettier in the night, not the man. Oopsies. I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late. Hello, Imletta? Sir, I'm sorry. I overslept. Overslept? My homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Imleto? Huh? What's the number on the top hand corner say? Oh, you're just a little bit early. Wah! Though since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Imleto? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshman's exams, and I thought maybe you could help. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library. You will? Thank you. I'll go make us some tea. And so I spent the morning grading tests in the air-conditioned staff room like a proper little lady. Good morning. What the heck is going on? The classroom is filled with a cloud of dancing feathers. Did somebody eviscerate a down pillow or something? Ryouta, what? Maybe they didn't clean up properly yesterday, ooh? It's molting season, so ooh? Well, one little breeze and it looks like this unless we make sure to keep everything clean, ooh. Now that I look closely, Ryuta's head feathers are looking a little loose. I guess everybody's growing themselves new outfits. Good morning, everyone. Sir, could we clean up a little bit before homeroom? Cleaning in the morning? This atmosphere is quite distracting. Who was supposed to clean yesterday? Ooh, Okosan. Wretched mongrel. Can't you even fulfill the duty given to you? Come on, outgoing won't solve anything. It will be easy if we all pitch in, ooh. And so we swabbed the room down before homeroom. This is a lot of feathers. Not enough for a futon, but I bet we could make a nice pillow. It certainly is more than usual. Do they come in the window, perhaps? Huh? Sir, did you spill some chlorine on yourself? Chlorine? We don't use that kind of detergent. You really smell like it. Oh, that would be the bleach. Bleach? Sir, are you one of those degenerates that bathes with bleach powder? No, I dozed off and got stuck in the washing machine last night, that's all. That's dangerous. Sir, please be careful. Yes, I guess there was any way he was going to stay awake after helping us clean the room. Today's the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. So many things to do, I can't choose. Oh, Umleto. Mr. Nanaki, what is it? Your shift is tomorrow, right? Could you maybe help at the reception desk? We're getting a lot more people than we expected. Of course. I shall mete out information and directions like an Oni of old, cleaver in hand, seated atop a throne wrought from the skulls of my foes. Have I turned into Okosan? Thank you. I'll go get a chair. Okay. It looks like the crowd is thinning out a little. That was tiring. Are you okay, sir? I'm fine, just a little. At least he held up pretty well until now. It's almost time to clear up and prepare for classes tomorrow. And so I spent the last hours of the festival nervously watching Mr. Nanaki sleep, slipping ever lower in his chair. I handed in my recorder instead of my maths homework. What do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room? Excuse me. Huh? Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamine, I hadn't expected to see them together. And you'll see nothing particular about these numbers. Nothing at all. There is a statistical deviation visible in the data on students from the past few years. I had hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated you. Really? I'm sorry I couldn't help then. That's not very nice, Doctor. What do you want? Hello, Imleto, what is it? Sir, I gave you my recorder instead of my homework. So you did. Here you go. Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Like teacher, like pupil? Today was good. The true, real life. I think I'll go home and spend some fulfilling time before going to bed. Oh, ooh. Hi, Ryouta. You know where Mr. Nanaki lives, right? Ooh. Yes, but why do you ask? He left his phone on the staff room, ooh. He already left, but you know how slowly he moves. If you hurry, you should catch him before he gets home, ooh. I could take it to him, but I need to run some errands for my mother before I go home. So I was wondering if maybe you could, ooh? Sure, I'm not doing anything. Mr. Nanaki's phone, now that I think about it, I don't know anything about his personal life. Is he always as spacey as he is at school? He probably spends 97% of his time at home asleep. A piece of paper fell out of his phone case. What's this? Intrigue. It's a photo. No, it's not. Photo is a generous word for this. A photo of a bird, but I can't see the face at all. Someone scribbled all over it. This is just a piece of scribbled paper. Can we, is there a chemical reaction we could do for that? Did Mr. Nanaki do this? It doesn't seem like him at all. I'll just put it back in the case. Maybe I should pretend I didn't see it. Sir! Hello, Imleto. Where are you going? You look like you're in a hurry. Sir, you forgot your cell phone. So I did. Thank you for coming after me with it, Imleto. That was very nice of you. No problem at all, sir. Was there something else? Something fell out. The picture, yes, that. ... Don't worry about it. After all, it's not something you need to worry about, right? But I'm curious. It was almost completely marked out. Because I marked it out. He did? I never would have believed it from someone else, but since it's him saying so. Well, see you tomorrow. And so he left with a farewell as carefree as if we'd just been talking about the weather. He has a side I've never seen, doesn't he? It's that time of... Where the hell am I? It's that time of year where the chill outside gradually breaks down my soul. It's very relatable. Well, I'm done cleaning, so I guess it's time to go home. Question mark? Where's my phone? I remember looking at Daily Portal Z during break, so I can't have left it at home. Are you also a serial killer? We had chemistry lab today, right? Maybe I left it in there. The door is open. Good. Yeah, this is not a place I'm not gonna get murdered. There it is. Sitting right on the bench I worked at. Sorry, were you lonely? Come on, let's head home. Me to my phone when I find it. I bumped into... Oh god, I am gonna get murdered. The doctor? You again. Has your life no purpose aside from meddling with me? No, What is he even doing here? He came out of chemistry prep room, right? Alone, after school, in the lab. What were you doing? Oh god, I'm so scared. I left something behind. Did you see anything? Oh dear god. Eh? What are you... What is he talking about? Would it be a problem if I'd seen something? ... Very well. May I ask a favor of you, Miss Imleto? Yes, what is it? Could you bring me the files from the prep room? The black ones on the desk. Isn't the prep room right here? They are somewhat heavy for me, but I'm sure you will have no problem with them. Would you mind? No, sir. I'm not sure I could get away with saying no. I'll just do as he says. Files. Which ones? I don't see anything like what he asked me for. Yeah, welcome to this dark room. Wait, I'm locked in. Doctor, let me out. What are you doing? Let me out, brute, villain, fluffy heretic. No reply. The building's gonna be locked soon and I didn't tell anyone I was coming here. Wah! Somebody help me. The doctor locked me in here. He thinks I saw something I shouldn't have. This must be his way of shutting me up or removing the evidence. That's probably it. I'm in despair. This evil doctor who will probably be coming back with a cleaver or something has left me in despair. I'm not sure I could make it out the window, but I have to get out of here quickly. How can I? Exclamation point. Footsteps. Coming closer. I have to hide. But there's nowhere to hide in here. I'm sorry, please don't. Huh? What are you doing in here, Imleto? School is closed already. Mr. Nanaki? I thought I heard noises coming from over here. Were you banging on the door, Imleto? That's not good. The door is in a punching bag. I think I can see a halo around his head. I can practically hear angels. Sir, There's some dangerous things in here, so don't come in without asking, okay? I didn't come in of my own accord. The doctor. That's right. I asked her to. You did? Indeed, I am truly sorry. I completely forgot I asked her to get something and then locked her in and walked off. You locked the door as soon as I walked in there. Who are you? Clive Waring? Is that it? Well then. This whole thing still stinks of ill-doing, Mr. Nanaki. But the doctor said it was an accident. I think it might be best if you went home as soon as possible this time of year, Imleto. It gets dark so quickly. Clive Wearing, born 1938, is a British former musicologist, conductor, tenor, and keyboardist who developed chronic anterograde and retrograde amnesia. Does everybody know who Clive Wearing is? That is true. I wanted to leave early, but then all this happened. Well then, I'll head home now. Stay safe. We have a careers plan survey tomorrow, so don't forget the printout from earlier today. ... Imleto is a very honest, nice girl, isn't she? Though she is a little bit restless. I agree completely. Anyway, I shall excuse myself now. Goodbye. Doctor. Yes? That was a little sloppy. You failed to pay sufficient attention to your surroundings. That sort of thing will be the death of you, you know. ... Just kidding. Accidents like that happen to everyone, and you remembered to come let her out at the end. Don't worry about it. Yes. Thank you, Professor. Mr. Nanaki, Happy New Year. Hello, Imleto. Happy New Year. Did you get a fortune, sir? Unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one? Which one should I take? This one? Java Blessing. She's so cute. What a cutie. Good, you got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, Imleto. Thank you, sir. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Sir, Mr. Nanaki. Hello, Imleto. What is it? Today is Legumentine's, so I wanted to give you some beans. You want to give them to me? Are you sure that's okay? You don't have someone else? No, sir. I want to give them to you, sir. Please don't be weird. Please don't be weird. I don't know what kind of things you like to eat, so I wasn't sure which one to get, but... millet seeds. I like them very much. I've enjoyed them for a long time. They bring back good memories. Such a nice, gentle smell. Sir, they do smell nice, but please don't fall asleep. Oh. Are you really sure you want to give these to me? Yes, sir. A hunter-gatherer never goes back on her word. Thank you, then. I wonder what I should give you in exchange. I'll have to think about it. And so he wandered off towards the staff room, a gentle smile on his face. I'm glad he liked them. The semester's almost over. In a few short days, I will no longer be a sophomore. But there's one thing I have left to do first. One thing I need to do. Hello, Imleto. What is it? Asking to meet outside is a little odd. If it's about your career plan, don't worry, you're still a sophomore. You don't have to decide for a few months yet. No, sir, I wanted to ask you something. No? Oh, please do. No? Sir, I like you. Damn it. Is that alright? You do say the strangest things, Imleto. I like you too. No! You're kind, smart, you work hard. I didn't mean it like that. Listen, I'm no longer able to love another creature. It's not your fault, Imleto. I'm sorry. No longer able to love another creature? What does he mean? You saw it, remember? Saw what, sir? The photo. Yes, sir, I didn't mean to. Don't worry about it. I knew you wouldn't lie. I suppose I should tell you. That was a photo of the most important bird in my life. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to come in between. I thought we could live through anything, just the two of us. I think we meant more to each other than anybody else in the world. But one day I looked around. I was alone. Life changed after that. I stopped caring about a lot of things. I can never forget our life, our promises. But I'm not sure how to say this. As I looked at the photo every day, I realized I couldn't tell anymore. Couldn't tell if I felt love when I saw that face or if I felt hatred. I think losing someone dear is painful for everyone. After a while, I couldn't stand to see it anymore. So that's right. But even as I tried to forget, some part of me didn't want to. You see now, right? Why I don't want to love again. By now, the love I felt has soured into resentment. Rather than forcing all that hatred onto one person, I think it's better to love everything around you just enough that you won't regret losing them. That's too sad. You don't agree, Imleta? I love your kindness, sir, but when I see that kindness bringing you pain, I have to wonder if there isn't a better way. Ah, I wonder. By the way, there's one more thing I should tell you. Huh? That photo. It's gone now. I burned it. Eh? When you saw it, it made me think about things again. I never would have shown it to anyone, so I was rather shaken. We both knew that one of us would be gone one day, and neither of us would have wanted the other to mourn. So as I looked at the photo, I thought it was better to put it away, so I burned it. Sort of as an apology for defacing it like that. I should remember the beautiful face I knew not. A photo covered in scribbles. Oh. Leto, just because I'm a teacher doesn't mean you should always look up to me. That has nothing to do with it. But I understand you don't want to forget her, sir. I have an idea, Imleto. I will be waiting here at this school. Forever. If after you've grown up a little you still feel the same way, I'll be here for you. Sir, I don't like to make idle promises, but I'm sure you'll grow up to a wonderful person, Imleto. So let's wait until then. Yes, sir. Graduating, growing up, and then coming back here. That will be another story. I don't know what he will say to me on that day. I don't know what I will feel, or what he will feel, but right now I am truly happy. What is happening outside? Alright, did it. Excuse me. There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Ryuta? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think about it, I haven't been here much before. Unlike Ryuta, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, trifade, luciobenzene, what do these even do? Care to find out? The best bird. Doctor? I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want, No, thank you. This partridge is Iwamine Shuu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor? You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I just heard Ryouta Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be in here. He's already gone. Oh, why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you, I'll be going now. This feels more like a human, or rather an avian experimentation room. Huh? The desk drawer is open and there's files sticking out. Everything was very neat when I was in here last, but maybe the doctor's a little careless about tidying up. Yuuya did say not to go near the desk, but I think I'll neaten the desk. Just putting the files back in order should be fine. You again. Doctor, when did you? I just got back. But oh my, do we have sticky fingers, don't we? That's not it. Sakazaki asked me to clean. Clean? Oh, I see. You're on the staff now. Yes. Did he say anything about going near the desk? Yes, sir. Please do be more careful next time. Curiosity killed the cat, among other things. Yes, sir. We're 100% doing that again. You again. Are you ill? Not exactly. Then why are you here? I wanted to hear your voice. My voice. Yes, you sound like Snuffkin and don't tell me you came here just for that. Would it be bad if I did? You're even stranger than I'd thought. I'm fascinated. How I'd love to experiment on you. Sadly, I'm busy at the present. Please go elsewhere. Okay. I got kicked out. I guess being told I'm interesting is a step in the right direction? Or is it? You sure look like you woke up on the wrong side of the nest. What are you talking about? I shouldn't have to explain. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I've told you never to touch my desk, haven't I? And what makes you think I ever have? Ovi, can you back me up on this? I'm not going to back you up on this. She said she was going to the restroom, so I should go ahead. I only just got here. In other words, I haven't had time to go rifling through your stuff, Doctor, right, mon ami? No. I was in my classroom. Selling him out. I'm snitching. I don't even know what's going on yet. I can't just lie through my teeth. No, I was in my classroom until just now. Ryuta was there too. Yuuya is lying. Oh. Damn. Well done, Miss Uckus. I'm glad our new assistant is so astute. What a pity, Yuuya. It seems that you are lacking in basic truthfulness. I think we need to have a long, serious discussion. Alone. I'm sorry, Miss Uckus. Could you leave? This is important. Pour one out for Yuuya. Yuuya's face looked pretty bad. Dr. Iwamine praised me, but what on earth is going on? That's a murder. I'm sorry, Yuuya. Oh, are we gonna find like a dead Yuuya? Oh, I'll be so sad. I actually like Yuuya. I kinda wonder what Yuuya said last week. Maybe I'll test the waters. Sir, I heard that some students disappear after coming in here, and who told you? No one in particular. Everyone's talking about it. It's kind of like a school legend or something. So you believe in urban legends? What? No, not really. Just that it would be kind of cool if it were true. Then we shall leave it at that. That it would be cool if you were to disappear. Or something like that. I guess I shouldn't have expected a straight answer in the first place. I can never tell what the doctor's thinking when I talk to him. Today's the summer festival. I think I'll go with Sunbirdie. Did we not do this yet? Invite Shuu. What do you want? Wah! It's the doctor! Is that all? I'm going home. So sorry. I just hadn't thought you'd actually come. But I didn't have anything better to do, so I decided that even if it was a 0.05% chance, it was still worth trying. You invited me based on a chance like that. Fascinating. I think I want to try studying primate ethology next. That aside, what do you want? I wanted to go to the festival with you. A festival? Forgive me, but I don't ascribe to the idle superstition. I think 99.95% of the people there will be there just for fun, not religion. Very well, I shall accompany you. In exchange for your left arm, of course. My left arm? Oh, would that pose problems to your active and youthful high school lifestyle? I shall accept a lock of your hair instead, then. Okay. Yeah, I'm a hunter-gatherer. I think I kinda need my arms. Yup, he's a pervert. Yippee! Fireworks, how marvelous. You mean even you like fireworks, sir? Naturally. Such potential. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Ho ho ho. I'm not sure I want to know what he's thinking about. I think he wants to explode. I enjoyed myself tonight. Thank you, Miss Uckus. And so he left, a satisfied expression on his face. I'm a little worried that he was trying to study me, but I'm glad he had fun. He took our hair. The late sunset in summer makes it easy to stay out late. I feel like my internal calendar's off already. I think I'll get some udon and get home before I get life counseled. Wait, isn't that the doctor? Good evening, doctor. Ah, it's you. Is this any hour for a high school student to be wandering about? Huh? There's mud on his wing. Yeah, were you just digging a grave? Is it Yuuya? Little of the city's nocturnal entertainment is to be admired. Perhaps you should go home. Sir? Yes? What are you doing out here, sir? Nothing. Nothing at all. I was on my way home. I just happened to pass by. But if you were just walking around, how'd you get all muddy? I had forgotten that primates retain their keen vision in the dark. Informative indeed. Thank you, Miss Uckus. Good night. Way to not answer the question. Wait, you didn't answer my question. Throwing something away. It's Yuuya. I was disposing of some things I no longer needed. And so we hurried away into the night. Throwing something away? What? Littering is bad, Doctor. Yeah, we should go check out what he threw away. What is it this time? Oh, I found someone's student ID card, and I thought maybe you'd know what to do with it. Isn't that something for the staff room? Why bring it all the way here? It was closer, and they've started printing out tests there already, so I'm not sure I can go in. There's no need for excuses, young lady. Leave it there and get out, please. Yes, sir. Wait, Miss Uckus, where did you find this? It was on the staircase between the first and second floors on the south side. I see. Ho ho. It wouldn't do to have someone finding it and asking questions. I am indebted to you, Miss Uckus. Asking questions? Nothing you need to worry about. Please do be careful on your way home. What was that all about? He certainly is as strange as ever. Today's the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. They looked so good when I was coming in, so maybe I'll go get something for lunch. Who's gonna be out here? Wait, isn't that Shuu Dr. Iwamine? Is that you? I thought he'd be cooped up in the infirmary doing something boring today. Maybe I should ask him to eat lunch with me. I'll have to catch up to him first. He did go this way, right? Ah, did I lose him? Where did he go? There aren't even any stands up here, but there's nothing in the pamphlet about anything outside the main area. The only thing back here is... the incinerator? Who goes there? The doctor! I was following him up until a minute ago, but now he is behind me? Oh, it's you. Stalking is a bad habit, young lady. No, I wasn't. I was just wondering what you were doing. Is it a crime to walk about one's own school? But there's nothing back here. There's the incinerator. Well, why? I was placed in charge of the science club's activities today. I just came back here to get rid of some things that were left over. Unneeded things. Things? My hunter-gatherer instincts are telling me to change the subject. Oh, sir, would you like to walk around together? I heard the haunted house is... No, thank you. At least let me finish inviting you before you refuse. As I said, I am supervising the science club, so I do not have time for fraternization. Okay. And so I returned to the cafe, scared off by his obstinance and my own survival instinct. Uckus Ophi. If only I could tell how she plans her actions, I could deal with her fairly easily. How troubling. I'm supposed to be in the infirmary today. Better hurry. Excuse me, huh? Yes. Where's Sakazaki? Didn't he come in yet? He's dead. Mr. Sakazaki won't be here today. Or tomorrow. Or the day after. What do you... He's been absent for almost a month now. I never realized. Did something happen? Who knows? He was never a very good student. No one's surprised to see him playing hooky again. You know something about it, don't you, sir? Not a brain cell in sight. Empty fields of a brain, without a single cell in the distance. Me? Of course not. I know only what happens within this little room. That is somewhat alluring. Slightly evil smile on his face. Convert smile. Tells me all I need to know. He had a hand in this. You do know something. Sleeping pills. Huh? What are you standing around for? You're his replacement now. Count our supplies and mark down everything we're low on. I don't think that counts as an explanation. Yuuya skipping school? I never thought of him as that type, and he hasn't even called me. Why did you decide to become assistant here, Miss Uckus? Because, we're doing an anime confession. Is that so? What a coincidence. I think I'm starting to like you too, though I can't say I thought much of you at first. He likes me? Is that good or bad? My heart's racing, but I can't tell if it's love or fear for my life. Me making good decisions here. I wonder where Yuuya went. 6 feet under, homie. Today is Christmas, but Christmas is too mainstream, so I'm not celebrating, which is to say, my family's Shin Buddhist. There's someone at the door. Howdy, Pelican Express here with a package for Miss Uckus Ophi. Sign here, please. Thank you. Thank you, little girl. Have a good one. I wonder what it is. I don't think I've ordered anything recently. It's from Dr. Iwamine. Oh dear God. Is it like the head of a pigeon? Whoa, there's even a letter. Oh dear God. I greatly appreciate your hard work in the infirmary. I hope this suits your tastes. Merry Christmas. He has really nice handwriting. Let's see. What's in here? There's a big box and a small one. Inside the small boxes. Oh no. A quill pen. It's beautiful. A real white bird feather. Is he really giving this to me? A white. It's Yuuya. Is he really giving this to me? It looks pricey. The big one is Yuya's head. Uh huh. It looks like a roast chicken or maybe a turkey. I'm not sure what people eat on Christmas. It's still warm. He must have had it delivered in a hurry. Thank you, Doctor. Yum. Wait, isn't that, is it Shuu? Doctor? He's standing a little way away from the ground. Do partridges have winter plumage? He looks a little fluffier than usual. I wouldn't have expected to see you celebrating the New Year here, sir. Celebrating? Hardly. I have no interest in gods, temples, or celebrations. Yep, that's what I thought. So, wait, what's he doing here? So, what are you here for, sir? I just happened to be passing by. But there's nothing else here. Why would you be? Is it a crime to aimlessly wander the city in the morning? No, I was just wondering. Such a crowd all at once. As you said, there's nothing else around here. Who would notice if one or two were to disappear? Well then, goodbye, Miss Uckus. Happy New Year, creepy doctor man. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. I do not recall summoning you to duty today. What is it? The doctor seems to be engaged in sweet embrace with a stack of papers at his desk. He didn't even look at me, and from his voice he wants me to leave. Do you know what day it is, Doctor? February 3rd. He glances at the calendar above his desk and then returns to his papers. The anniversary of the first successful human embryo transfer. What? Really? Of course, test tube babies had been successfully grown before then. So what did you want? Were you hoping I would transfer you an avian ovum? I don't like that. No! I'd have to be a really... I have to say these words with my mouth. No, I'd have to be a really sad girl to be fantasizing about bird eggs in the school infirmary. It's legumentides, sir. You give beans to the boy you like. Here. You're giving these to me? They look like just normal beans. It's the fact that I'm giving them to you today that matters. Your words are meaningless babble. I simply cannot perceive their true meaning. Very well, I will take them, put them there and leave. I am busy. No romantic legumentides for me. Well, hoping for romance for him was probably foolish anyway. The year's almost over. It feels like it started only yesterday. Where the hell is this going? This is the last day I have infirmary duty as well. The doctor's not here yet? The infirmary is quiet and peaceful as always. The orderly rows of medicines in the neatly made Huh? Something stinks in here. It's coming from the bed behind the curtains. I'm scared. Me too, Ophi. Uh-oh. The sheets are stained brilliant red. At the foot of the bed sits a wash basin, its liquid pink, with a stack of scissors coated in blood and feathers in the bottom. The blood on the bed is still wet. This is the students who disappeared after going to the infirmary. Yuuya, that mysterious smile the doctor gave when I asked him. I have to get out of here. I have to tell someone. I need to report it. To the police? Anyway, I need to get away. I need to get out before he... You're early today, Miss Uckus. You're rather pale. Here, why don't you lie down? The doctor. This blood. Oh, forgive me. I just finished dismembering another student and hadn't cleaned up yet. Please, pay it no mind. He didn't even try to deny it. The door's locked? Going home so soon? It won't open. Indeed it won't. After all, there are so many bad little boys and girls who try to leave before their examinations are over. Like you. Doctor, you... You really have been getting people up and using them for your experiments? Do you really need to ask that? After all, you even helped me. Helped you? I would never. Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Just at the start of this semester, you helped me destroy a little evidence. You brought back the ID card of one of my guinea pigs. I suppose I dropped it by accident. You really helped me out then. We can't leave things like that lying around, now can we? Then, Yuuya? What did you do to Yuuya? Oh, I thought you'd figured that out already. He's in here, Miss Uckus. In here. The doctor reaches over and slightly strokes my stomach. The big one is... Huh? Looks like a roast chicken or maybe a turkey. I'm not sure what people eat on Christmas. It's still warm. You must have had it delivered in a hurry. Of course, technically speaking, he's long since been digested and absorbed into your body, so we won't really know where he is now, do we? That... you can't be... No. No. How did he taste? I was worried he might be a little tough. I did so regret not having a better bird to send you. It simply won't do to have you throw him out. That was Yuuya? That's a beautiful face, Miss Uckus. I have longed so dearly to see that face. You could tell from the start I was dangerous, couldn't you? And yet you came to see me, again and again, very assertively. No, I just had to come for infirmary duties. Was that really it? You knew I planned to kill you, and yet you came anyway. Are you sure you didn't have feelings for me, perhaps? I mean, we gave you beans. No, I want to say, but my tongue is like lead in my mouth. Maybe it's true. Maybe somewhere deep inside, I love the doctor. I'm afraid that I have room for only one love in my life, and that is research. But it would be cruel to ignore your earnestness, and so I put much thought into how I might reward you. Just cutting you up would be a terrible pity, and I think I want to keep you by my side. Forever. He's going to kill me. I know he's going to kill me, so why can't I move? Canonically, I can pick birds up and throw them out the window. And so, this is what I decided. I shall preserve only your head. It will be easily stored. Of course, I can't let such a rare sample slip by, so I will remove your brain. Why can't I pull my eyes from his? From the neck down, I will cut you up and study you thoroughly. Don't worry, you won't go to waste. I will make sure to examine your insides most intimately. Suddenly has a cleaver in his left wing. Shuu is left-handed, confirmed. You have chased after death's allure most diligently. I suppose you're too afraid to speak now. For a moment, my vision shifts to the ceiling, the wall, the floor, my eyes rolling wildly. The world twists, soaked in red. And so my life came to an end. Well, it's a good picture. That's a very good picture. Today's an elective day. What should I do? I think I'm gonna go to math. Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. Luffy leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. Excellent, I have 6 whole wisdom now. So smart. So smart. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Maths. We're going to maths. We're gonna keep going to maths. I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for. Coo! Sleepy sounds. And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the... Is this math class or nap time? Sir, how will integral calculus help us in life? Hard to say. It might never help you at all, Imleto. But only studying things that can help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy. Integral calculus is educational candy. I am not prepared to accept this. Opie leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. I'm so smart now. What is that, 31 smart? So smart. I'm a genius. You knew I planned to kill you, and yet you came anyway. And sure, you didn't have feelings for me, perhaps? No, I wanted to say, but my tongue was like lead in my mouth. Maybe it's true. Maybe somewhere deep inside, I love the doctor. I'm afraid that I only have room for one love in my life, and that is research. But it would be cruel to ignore your earnestness, and so much thought I put into how I might reward you. Just cutting you up would be a terrible pity. I think I want to keep you by my side forever. He's going to kill me. I know he's going to kill me, so why can't I move? And so, this is what I decided. I shall preserve only your head. It will be easily stored. Of course, I can't let such a rare sample slip by, so I will remove your brain. Why can't I pull my eyes from his? From the neck down, I shall cut you up and study you thoroughly. I will make sure to examine your insides most intimately. Suddenly, he has a cleaver in his left wing. You have chased after death's allure most diligently. I suppose you're too afraid to speak now. For a moment, my vision shifts to the ceiling, the wall, the floor, my eyes rolling wildly. This world twists, soaked in red, and so my life came to an end. We have an emergency report from the Pigeonation Project. The researcher we dispatched to school has stolen a highly classified sample and fled. He took sample HB-087, the human head. We have not confirmed that he is armed. We have sealed off the area. He seems to be acting alone, so our retrieval squad should take care of everything quickly. Please, help yourselves. The cheese Danish are rather good. Have these brutes no mercy. Though I did agree to this from the start. We seem to be in a bit of a pickle, Miss Imleta. They suddenly asked that I give you to them, and I think that until now they considered you worthless. I was the one who preserved you so beautifully. You like the jar, do you not? Do you know of the mere exposure effect? It states that one can become attracted to things simply through repeated contact with them. Oh dear God. A conundrum indeed. I think perhaps I have felt new emotions since I acquired you. We have but little time left together, I fear. I do not like the idea of handing you over to them, so I think I shall break you once more. Of course, do not wish to force you into a double suicide. I shall break this class only after confirming your feelings. You loved me, do you not? Do I get to pick? Oh, no, I don't get to pick. Oh, thank you. I am so glad I got to kill you. Good night, Miss Imleto. Contact in the water, left side. Weapons fired. Take him down. Well, that was definitely a different ending. There we go. Ending number 10, the happy couple. This was an experience. This was something. Just a little longer until early release days. Finals are coming up and the glum depression is already setting in, but at least we won't have to swelter in the classroom all afternoon. Why is a school this famous even stingier with its air conditioning than a public school anyway? Have you had lunch yet? I was about to go to the cafeteria. Want to come with me? Okay, I heard they expanded the menu and I wanted to try it sometime. They have massacred ramen now. Is that like half-dead Weiss? Probably, and uh-oh. What is going on? Who are you? I turn around to see a short dove standing behind me, his chest stained a deep red. You are the one who called forth this disaster, the one who invoked the broad Taurus of the blue sky. I have no idea. The blood! You're bleeding! My chest! You are! Ryuta, I don't think he understands Japanese. We have to get him to the infirmary. Oh, don't worry. We'll close we. He isn't hurt after all. What? But the blood? He's the Luzon from the class next to ours. The plumage just looks like that. What, really? Correct. I'm Higure Anghel, the fallen servant of God, stained with the blood of sin. I didn't even know there were other birds in this game. I thought we'd seen all the birds by now. This impressively upholstered bird is Higure Anghel. He's in the class next to ours, so he must be another sophomore. He's got a strong look. That's an odd name. I wonder if he came from overseas, like Sakuya? His Japanese is kind of strange, too. Ah, the corruption spreads faster than I expected. I had hoped to find it before it comes this far. Sleeping servant of the heavens. Yes. He's talking to me, right? Time is slipping by. Judgment draws ever nearer. You must find the truth by the light of the red moon. Gah! I must last a little longer. Be silent, crimson breast. You are hurt, aren't you? Do not touch me. Farewell, Edelblau of the blue sky. Fate decrees that we shall meet again. What was that all about? I think you picked up a wheeled one, Ophi. It's too hot. I'm gonna melt. Pathetic Icus, as expected of a mere mammal. Aren't you uncomfortable too? I thought doves fared badly in the heat. Letting your weakness show in front of others is the mark of a vulgar class. Maybe I should take a leaf out of your book. The red eye of the demon led me here. You summoned me once more, Apostle of the Blue Sky. Him again. Who is this? I think he's named Anghel. He's the class eccentric next door. Another peasant. None of you have the right to even be in this school. Go back to... I'm not reading that. Damn, dude. Can we be less racist? Luzon Bleeding Hearts are from the Philippines? That would be why they're called Luzon Bleeding Hearts. The Philippines have bananas, right? Now I want to call him Banana Man. Okay, I also need to, step back a little bit here. Incidentally, Sakuya is about as unhinged as Anghel, so maybe they should be friends. I have no business with you, hallowed magician of white. Apostle of the Blue Sky. Yes? Can you not remember who I am? Could you be a fallen angel escaped from the demonic prison of Judecca? Excuse me? Have you woken at last, Apostle Edelblau? We have but little time left. You must decide. Will you cross swords with me on the promised ground, or... No, not now. Okay, bye. Anghel? He flies away down the corridor, in spite of my protests. What a busy bird. I'll go return the books I have out from the library. Oh no, he's back! Hello, Anghel! He appears like the Christmas star descending from the heavens. Edelblau of the Blue Sky, I am about to open a gate to the other world. What will you do? A gate to the other world? You mean? He stares intently towards the end of the hallway. The infirmary? A mere disguise, Edelblau. I sense a powerful, evil magic inside. No doubt the tree of blight, Rufa, has taken root within. Left alone, it will soon swallow the entire school. We must stop it now. I wonder how Dr. Iwamine could react to an eccentric Filipino breaking down his door. Did we have to add the word Filipino? But okay, whatever. The time is not yet come, Crimson Angel of Judica. Is that true, Edelblau? Indeed, my demonic red eye feels no murderous aura. Perhaps it would be wise to wait and observe for a while. That's probably a good idea. The doctor doesn't take kindly to roughhousing, I think. Anghel leaves satisfied. The appointed time and place, but Anghel is nowhere to be seen. He said he'd come, but is he going to stand me up anyway? Blau. This is the right time, isn't it? Is my phone clock off? Edelblau. Maybe I should go ahead by myself? Edelblau. Wah! I can hear him, but where is he? Anghel, is that you? I am here, Edelblau. A wild Anghel appeared. Ah, you scared me. Shh. He frantically glances about. A lower demon of Baal. I can feel its presence. It lurks nearby, Edelblau. Fighting evil again, Anghel. You have just awakened, but it is too soon to bring you into battle. Take this. He hands me a charm? This will protect you from the forces of witchcraft, but we should take leave this place nonetheless. You're right. Come on, let's go to the festival. He's as high-strung as a violin. Maybe he's not used to crowds. Is this your first time coming to a summer festival, Anghel? I was born beneath the star of solitude. I am not allowed these pleasures. Don't tell me you don't have any friends. An avascalat of chaos. Why here? Why now? He's just staring agitatedly at stands selling cheaps, toys, and trinkets. That looks like a normal booth to me. When the chaotic wings of the Reaper appear upon this earth, the echoes of the end shall be heard across the land. Edelblau, you must undergo training. It's easy to lose track of your exercise regime during vacation, and so Anghel and I enjoyed the festival in our own special way. This semester has lots of events. The cultural festival's coming up already. We are planning to do a cafe, but we haven't decided on the theme yet. Huh? There's a student ID card lying on the floor. Did somebody drop it here? Akagi Yoshio 22. Who's that? I guess I should take this to the faculty room. Yeah! What's going on, Anghel? You must not say forbidden name. It shall open Pandora's gate and bring about the end of all things. Eh? This ID card's owner is going to cause the end of the world? And what's Pandora's gauge? Anghel, are you actually a Edelblau, seek you to torture this servant of God. You must not speak the name of angels. You must not sing songs about the names of angels. You must not say it. Pants, pants. Perhaps my wish was not granted? Oh no, now he's sad. Accept the contract offered to you, fool. What? You cannot have forgotten Idelblau, you, the angel of fire, who drove me from this world and imprisoned me in an eternal cage of ice. What are you? Are you saying you will join me? You are not alone, Angel. Yes. Very well, we shall seal the contract on this ground, Idelblau, fleeting as it is eternal. Angel scribbles out some sort of indecipherable symbol or script on the ID card and smiles happily. This shall be proof of our alliance. Keep it with you. Eh? He places his ID card in my hand and strides away. Why do I have to carry this around for you? Today's the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll look around. Isn't there a manga club here? I wonder if they're doing a zine or something for the festival. What seekest thou, Edelblau? Angel, are you a member of the manga club then? Indeed, this is my weapon. Angel produces a mapping pen with a dramatic flourish. Whoa, that looks like it would hurt if you got poked. It has stained many a day with the gore of friend and foe alike. Are you sure it's not just that you're careless and end up stabbing yourself a lot? My scarlet breast stirs. No, why now? I shall leave this to you, Edelblau. I must go. In other words, it's your turn to run the stand, and you want me to do it for you? Do what must be done, Crimson Angel of Judica. I shall follow the covenant of my blood to the end. Ha! He nimbly leaps over a stack of books and runs off into the courtyard. It's not like I have anything better to do, so I'll take his shift for him. I guess. Lunch was good today. You can always rely on school food. Can you really? Huh? Isn't that? Oh, hi. Angel? Angel beckons to me, completely visible despite his obvious attempts to conceal himself. Do you not sense the quickening, Idelblau? Quickening? The demon spores warm with alarming intensity. They come from there. He's looking at. Still going on about the infirmary, huh? I have told you that it is merely a facade, Idelblau. The tree of blight, Rufa. Yes, it is the incubator of absolute darkness. That makes even less sense. Why is a fallen angel stressing over an infirmary anyway? The entire school will be swallowed by the demon spores if we do not act. Were that to happen, my crimson breast would run wild once more. I might even... You. I'm not sure why, but it seems like he's planning to hurt me. What? I can't say I got that idea. Scum! Vagabond! Little do you know that the Uckus family tradition is to kill first and ask questions later at what is happening. Am I about to murder a bird? But the root of all evil, the dark sorcerer, is not here at present. I must plan my attack. Rest easy until then, Idelblau. And with that, he returned to his classroom. It looks like a normal infirmary to me. Is something really going to happen? It's Christmas Eve, but my family's Buddhist, so we won't never do anything special. Somebody's here. I have a doorbell on my cave? Who's here? There's no one here? I could have sworn I heard the doorbell. Maybe it was a prank? There's a little bag at my feet with a note. To Idelblau, Apostle of the Heavens. Must be from Angel. Inside, a crucifix? Oh, and a letter. Let's see. Judgment draws near. Let us meet at the promised place, the Crimson Angel of Judica. If you're going to ask me out, can't you at least say when and where? I think that's enough celebration for today. Time to go home. Huh? Over by the office, is it Angel, I swear to God. Ah, the emotion stirring in this crimson breast. Has the time of judgment come already, O Lord? I understand that you're upset, but you're holding up the line. Angel appears to be having some sort of breakdown at the amulet stall. Oh, Ophi, good timing. Angel couldn't decide which one to get, and now he's hysterical. I'm gonna get my pay docked for selling Swowie. I need to get him out of the wine, but... Looks like I get to be Angel's babysitter. What's wrong, Angel? Do you know of the infinite possibilities of this universe, Idelblau? Infinite possibilities? The present is a single point in the vast cosmic soup of time. Do I place myself under the protection of the wise kingfisher, or the guiding pearl, or... I must decide which one will most likely aid me in the... How about traffic safety? You strike me as the type to fly out into the road and get hit by a car, Anghel. Traffic safety's good. Ryouta, can you give us a traffic safety charm? Damn. Here you are. Thanks, Sophie. Poor Anghel. And so I paid for the amulet and dragged Anghel out of the choked-up line. You lifted the mighty burden of decision from my shoulders, Edelblau. Yep, don't worry about it. Here's your amulet, don't lose it. I thank you. Guide me well, O wondrous pearl. And so Anghel took off to the trees, clutching his traffic safety amulet. I wonder if he'll remember to look both ways. Today's the day, the preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Angel's in class too, right? I wonder if he's still in the classroom. Angel, are you in here? Yup. Hi, Angel. I have something to give you. Quiet, Edelblau. We are in grave danger. Eh? Angel pulls me from the room and runs into the hallway as if fleeing from something. Do not call on me in that room, Edelblau, for terrible evil lurks within. We are not that terrible, but there is a risk that I could be cursed if others were to learn of our connection. In other words, the other boys in your class would make fun of you for having a girlfriend. Sorry, Angel, I wasn't thinking. It's Legumentine's today. Do you want my beans? If it is yours. I hope we get to be in the same class next year, Angel. I accept your love, Edelblau, and... Angel? He leapt through the window and flew away. What the heck? What a cop-out. Okay, he really just went bye. My second year is almost over. This has been a long year. It's been a weird year. I've gotten involved with a Filipino. Do we have to bring up the fact that he's Filipino constantly? Can he not just be a weird bird? I'm not reading that. This sounds racist. An eccentric fallen angel. Huh? There's a letter in my desk. The time has come. Meet me at Rufa, the tree of blight, crimson angel of Judica. Can you not? Is he planning to break into the infirmary? The doctor being what he is, I'm worried for Angel. I better hurry. Oh dear God, this is gonna go some type of way. Yeah, okay, well, it got weird. Did I go into the wrong room? No, I'm sure this is the infirmary. There's a blood tree in this room, ma'am. But this place is nothing that belongs in a school. It's time to end this dark sorcerer Wallenstein. I have waited for you, Crimson Angel of Judica, waited from the very beginning. The tree of blight has fed upon the flesh and blood of the innocent, and has opened the gate to the dark Sheol. We stand at the very border between this world and the next. And so, you have appeared, lured here by the taint of Sheol leaking through. Just as planned. And so your plan has been to swallow the school into the abyss all along. Too bad. I shall not allow the tree to reach maturity. Ho 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 ho! Please do not misunderstand. I have no intention of bringing the end on this wooden toy. No, what I want is your accursed flesh, angel of hell. What the hell is going on? I am Wallenstein. You must agree that is a fitting name for the Dark King. Come to me, spirit of evil. Yeah. Anghel? A black miasma floods from his chest and is swallowed by the tree. What are you doing, doctor? This is cruel. You should know, reincarnation Edelblau, that the apostle who sealed the Crimson Angel of Judica, this dove holds within him an avatar of destruction. An avatar of destruction? Have you forgotten, Edelblau, that day long ago in the time of gods and demons, when you took up the sword to end my rampage? I've drawn out the power you sealed in his breast with the forbidden Mantrayana. The tree of blight has consumed both the students of this school and the mindless power of the Crimson Devil. Welcome to the end. Arise, Hymnesia, bringer of death. No, it's over. It's all over. The world will be swallowed by darkness. You can't give up, Angel. Edelblau. Have you forgotten, Angel? You still have that ID card with the weird squiggles you drew? Ah, my student ID. We still have hope. All we have to do is kill this final boss thingy, right? We stand together, Angel. I never thought the day would come where we two would join in battle once more. I had not the courage to face down my evil half. But you, is this Kingdom Hearts? Quite literally so. Take this Edelblau. This is the mapping pen. Segrom, the holy spear, is yours to wield. Come. This is what D&D sounds like to me, by the way. Hymnesia, bringer of death, appeared. Anghel uses Dark Void Shockwave. Why are my stats on the screen? What the hell? Wait, let me move Leto. Ophi's turn. What the hell is Ophi uses Hellstorm Cross. Hymnesia takes 50 damage. Hymnesia unleashes Obliteration Blade. I take 215 damage. I should have gone to gym class. Oh no. Anghel uses Lotus Blood Cremation. Hymnesia takes 68 damage. Ophi uses Eternal Blue Thunder. They take 60 damage. Hymnesia uses Obliteration Blade. Ophi takes 240 damage. I should have gone to gym class. I feel like we're about to die. Welcome to the pigeon dating simulator. Oh no. Ophi has fallen. Yeah, I have. Rip. I should have gone to gym class. Let's press the opposite buttons. We'll press the other ones. Alright. Oh. That seems to do a lot more damage. The stats have left the building. Where did they go? That's doing way more damage. Did I have to die once? Did I just choose all the wrong choices last time? No, Hymnesia was destroyed. You miscalculated, Wallenstein. You did not account for Edelblau's presence here. Bah, I must withdraw. Do not forget, I shall summon a second Hymnesia and a third until the world is torn about by their thirst for blood. Wait, Wallenstein. And so our adventure ended as suddenly as it began. We never saw the doctor at school again. Anghel, I remember everything. What? I remember your fall. And I remember chasing after you to try to bring you back. And you remember answering me with Sekrom and imprisoning me in the cage of ice. Yes. I do not resent you. I had lost myself and was but a demon of blood, destroying all in my path. But the demon is gone now. Yes. I think you can live normally now, Anghel. Anghel, no. I hope we can stay together like this. Yoshio. Yeah. He huddles in the corner, wailing in anguish. I guess that rule is still in effect. I wonder when he'll let me use his real name. What? What ending was that? To the end of emptiness. Yep, well that was a weird one.